Hello, welcome to this episode of Sports Bets for Free, YouTube Live and TikTok Live. We're going on both channels here, so I do apologize if we see some hands or something to that effect going across the screen here, but hopefully everybody's having a fabulous Wednesday. It is day baseball, some of it all done for the day. We're kind of getting on in between the games here, so hopefully everybody's having a fabulous, great one here. So what can be said? A lot of early games early. Luis, thanks for joining. Marcom, Spencer, what's going on? Hopefully you're all doing well. And all those on YouTube Live as well. So we got both streaming here. What's up, Luis? Alabama, what's going on? We're just sending out a few more invites here, and we'll get rocking and rolling for the rest of the day. Let's see here. Let us know what you thought. Morning baseball went about as we anticipated, except for the Phillies in game one. So it was kind of the shocker of the morning. Under in the Pirates game, no scoring. Trey, the Gemini, thanks for joining. And, so kind of went as we kind of thought, like I said, as we thought it would, except for that Pirates game, or not the Pirates game, except for the Phillies game. And the Phillies in game two, we expect them to come back, have a good game there as well. Angels and Braves, I like a lot of scoring in that game for sure. So definitely see that happening. UC will get his strikeouts. Trade the Gemini, what's going on? The Pirates, well, they're scoring runs, right? So the starters, they've got some starters that can pitch. Dylan Cease, we expect to have, 6, 7 strikeouts and give up 5 runs. You know what I mean? So I don't expect too much different than that. I mean, Dylan Cease has great stuff, no question about it. He is very, very, strikeout-wise, very good. Unfortunately, the pitching part of it, he does struggle with, right? So, all right, so we got those out there. The rest of the day for teams to win, I mean, we're all over the Dodgers. We do like the Cubs quite a bit. We love the Brewers tonight as well. There's all kinds of things. Yeah, the Brewers sweep today. We said that. Hopefully you guys got a chance to watch our daily show either on YouTube or on TikTok. We like both of those as well. Braves under 5.5 runs scored. Sure. I think there. And that one. Yeah, the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw goes for 3,000 strikeouts tonight as well. Period, thanks for joining. And Kershaw, yep. I think he probably gets 4, maybe 5 strikeouts. The White Sox will help him. Rowdy, what's going on? How are you? Great to see you guys. Whether you're joining us on YouTube or on TikTok, we are on both channels. So feel free if you got any questions or anything, throw those out there. Snubby, thanks for joining. Ralph, Jay, thanks for liking the live. Yeah, Ray, watch it. TikTok's I've got the show on there daily. If you want a little bit more info, go to the YouTube side of things and check it out there. Dodgers, yeah, I think Dodgers can win by 3 or so. I love Hunter Brown today, so the Rockies will help him strike out quite a bit as well. We like runs scored in the Braves game. Yeah. Stillers, how are you, my friend? Dodgers, of course, Ray. I think they get on top of them early. So I think they're up by 2+ runs, third and the 5th inning. Cubs, as long as Shota pitches and the bats show up, my main concern for the Cubs today is the bats to show up. So on that one there. Begum, there's not a lot of those I like today. The Diamondbacks game might be a little bit better. Rangers, Phillies with Sanchez, Brewers, the kid, and the Angels as dogs. Yeah, I like those. Yeah, Kershaw getting 3,000 tonight. I love Arizona tonight. Luis, yep. Yeah, Stillers, we've been rocking and rolling, man. I don't know. Like, some of the Discord needs to pay attention to what's going on in the wagers folder, but what's up, JR Sports? Yeah, we've been rocking and rolling for sure. So what's going on there? Let's see. Okay. Be a little more respectful, user, and then you might get something. Keith, thanks for joining. Soto, yeah, don't like him in game 2. Don't like, you know what I mean? Don't know nothing. Thanks for joining. Right? No, it's not. Mark Baumeister, thanks for joining on that one, Begum. Yeah. If you want free, go get some of the. We put out a lot of info for free, so the Discord is not. So, Boom Truck Billy, what's up? Soto is very much Soto. He's good for his own stats, but to actually help teams win is a different story. YouTube page is still sports bets for free as well, just like it is here. If you go to our TikTok, you're on TikTok obviously right now. If you go to the channel page, there is a link there as well. Millwright, Dodgers, even though it's extremely on the juice side, but the Dodgers are probably, easiest one today. Like the Cubs quite a bit. Also, I like the Mariners quite a bit. Dodgers. How did the Phillies game not hit the over? I don't know. Pivetta pitched better than I thought he would. And teams to win tonight, Dodgers. Yeah, Dodgers win by 2+. Sure, against the White Sox. Mets, I don't like to win game 2. I do like the Phillies in game 2. I think the Brewers sweep them today. Braves win is going to be a tough one. And apologize there if you're getting the YouTube and getting my hand across it as we're doing both shows. Here, Jordan, thanks for joining. I don't know why you can't either, James. If they're not posted, maybe. I don't know. Houston to win. Got to like the Stros with Hunter Marlin. Love the Marlins tonight. I will say that. Junk going tonight, like him quite a bit. Twins, no. I think the Marlins win again tonight. A much better pitching matchup with Junk on the mound. So there you go, Crash Light. Yeah, watch the show on there. You get a little bit more in depth as well. Have I ever hit a full slate challenge? I've never done a full slate challenge. So, no, it does not anymore. No, July 1st, the price did go up. In fact, it's not posted. If you subscribe currently here on TikTok, that won't get you into the Discord. You have to message me and we'll work out alternate arrangements. I'm working on a new pay app. Rangers do like him quite a bit tonight. Alex Freed, thanks for joining. Sinjin, thanks for joining. Drew Nate, thanks for joining. Vin, you've seen your cards. What's cracking, my friend? Marlins 8 straight games since 2008, right? And let's see. What's going on, Vinny? Seen your cards? Chris, what's cracking? Angels, if that's plus, sure. Long time no speak, right? Yeah, I believe you there, Boom Truck, on that one for sure. Millwright, what's going on? Angels are a ton of value tonight. Just keep in mind that is probably going to be a higher scoring game. I expect UC to strike out maybe 9 guys in that one, but he does give up some runs. Who's getting a one hit? All kinds of guys. Kyle Tucker, PCA. The Braves have struggled to score lately. They should score a couple, I think, off of UC. And I expect if Fuentes pitching in that game, I expect the Angels to rake in that one. Gunnar Henderson, just to get a hit. I don't know if I play him for anything else. Sure. Terang and Yelich don't miss. They miss all the time. What are we talking about? Tigers, no. We like Mackenzie Gore and the Nats in the second game of that one. User 555, thanks for joining. Scooble, he had a great game the last time out. No question about it. Sunday Night Baseball, the best time to do it as well. So on there. What's up with Will Warren? Well, we expect Will Warren and Barrios to throw some strikeouts in that game, but we do expect some runs, especially from the Toronto side. Todd, what's up? Glad to see we got you away from Lord Maximus's show. User 555, thanks for coming back on. If I had to watch him do the model one more time, I love Lord, but my God, can you be a little prepared before we come on? Just a little? And I'm sorry about the sunlight here in the back. It's Phoenix. The sun never goes away. So, Todd, thank you again for the likes. Appreciate it. Where is Vera? As Vera yells at me all the time to go live. Any teams for the first 5 innings? Dodgers, Cubs, Mariners, Rangers. Hasn't missed since 6/14. He's on an 18-game hitting streak. I do like them quite a bit. I think you guys need to adjust you need to get a Y instead of an N for a lot of these games later on today. But Diamondbacks game. Michigan, thanks for joining. Braves win. I don't like them today, but Ohtani, we do like to get a hit as well. Steve-O, thanks for joining. Jason, thanks for joining. Any home runs today? Sure. Ohtani. The Cards game went exactly. Steve-O, I don't know what you guys were. We posted on the Discord. We love the Pirates under in the first 5 and the Pirate and under in that game for the game. I don't know why everybody was on the Cards to boot, but the unders were the play for that game by far, and they get that. Blue Jays to win, yes. Quentin, thanks for sharing the live. Joshua Baby, thanks for joining. If you guys could share it, like it, the live, that would definitely help. That kid, Joshy, thanks for joining. Barrios for 1 walk, sure. Yeah, Quentin, no problem. David, thanks for joining. If you guys are on the Discord, the Just Wagers folder is where you should be looking. I know everybody's looking for Nick at the moment. Nothing wrong with what Nick does as well. But the main stuff we do is over there, man. D-Mac, what's up? JJ, thanks for joining. Gideon, thanks for liking the live as well. Sure, user, message me here, and I'll talk to you after the show. Same things up. Right now, the price did go up on July 1st, as I told you it would. We are offering a little bit different stuff, though, with the Discord there. Mr. McStoner, what's going on? Jimmy Vegas. Hunter Brown, we liked for a heck of a lot more than 5 or 6. So, yes. What's up, Jimmy Vegas? By the way, if you guys need to save some money and watch a lot of sports, contact Jimmy Vegas here on TikTok. If you have an Amazon Fire Stick, internet access, and $20 a month, he'll get you 8,000 plus cable channels, all the sports, including Red Zone, baseball, all that kind of stuff as well. Just contact him here. David, I'm glad you do there on that one. Absolutely. Cubs over 3.5 team total. Rays, Astros, Dodgers. All right, Quentin. Dodgers winning tonight. Absolutely. Conrad, what's up? Glad to see you finally got on the Discord, my friend. So, Terang hasn't missed since 6/13. A hit? I always like Churio when it comes to the Brewers, but the Brewers are hot, though. They've been playing well. Chris Hall, thanks for joining. Great, Chris H. Are the Astros winning? Yes, with Hunter Brown in Colorado. I'm doing well, Chris. Hopefully you are as well. We did really well yesterday, so no question about it. I like the Brewers tonight as well. Think they sweep this doubleheader. Bulls fan, what's up, my friend? How are you? Can the Dodgers win by more than 3? I think so. I would not be surprised if we see 6-7-1 again in that one. What's going on, Bulls fan? How are you? Giants are the D-backs. The Giants are so cold right now, it's not even close. D-backs in that one. Trust the system, and now it's down to trust. How are you, sir? Do like the Brewers tonight, and we went over yesterday. Yesterday was fabulous. The only thing really we didn't do well on yesterday was Muncy and Freddie Freeman. But other than that, we crushed yesterday, I thought. So WNBA gets back to more of a full slate tomorrow, so we'll be back on WNBA as well. What's going on? Bulls fan, thank you again for all the likes. Appreciate it. We are on both YouTube and TikTok today, so feel free to jump on either one. Any questions, make sure you throw those out as well, as we've got the afternoon games going on here a little bit later, or I should say evening games. Twins, Marlins, Yankees, Blue Jays, Reds, Red Sox, Angels, Braves, Cubs, Guardians, Orioles, Rangers, Astros, Rockies, Royals, Mariners. Brewers, yeah, the youngsters going today, Mizorowski. I don't know how many he's going to strike out, but I do expect a good game for him. I like Mookie for a hit. Clinton, Mookie's been a little cold, but, you know, they're playing the White Sox. I think everybody in that lineups pretty live, to be really honest. If you're just looking for a hit, right? The Miz Kid, yes. Kurt, how are you? I like the Brewers' first three. Yeah, I like them first three, first five, first 7 game. Billy, thanks for the follow as well. Jimmy Vegas, thanks for joining. If you guys like our episodes here on TikTok, by the way, if you want a little bit more baseball in depth and going through a lot more stuff, also follow us on YouTube at Sports Bets for free. Orioles don't like tonight, like the Rangers. James, thanks for the gifts as well. Appreciate you. Bulls fan, thank you. Jimmy, thank you again. Bulls fan. And Brandon, thanks for coming on. Your 700 Club, what's up? Vivides, great to see you again. Do like the Mariners quite a bit tonight. Royals got their win for this series last night. Kyle Riley couldn't have played any worse if he wanted to. There's a lot of games today, but the double headers, they don't play back-to-back rarely anymore. They want to split. So there was some day games, that, because they need to get those wins. Football, Giants King, what's going on? Great to see you again as well. But that's what's going on currently. Cubs, that's stealing that one. Astros, yeah. Rangers, yeah. I like all those. Vivids. What's there not to like there? Have some 4 o'clock games. I apologize that Major League Baseball is not on your schedule. So they do have a lot of games today, though. They're giving all you guys a break to reload. Nationals, we do like tonight with Mackenzie Gore on the mound. Coda, thanks for joining. Yeah, Vivid, like I said, I like them. So home runs today, well, you probably got to like Shohei, like Kyle Riley, of course, 2 big home run hitters in that one. As we get booted off our own Google Sheets here. I thought the early games worked out kind of how we anticipated, so I got no issue. The only game that was a surprise was the Phillies. Juan Soto, everybody always likes Soto. I'm not a Soto guy. Normally I stay away from him. Cubs, yes. We have not been in any D-backs game. Unfortunately, we are a little bit injured and health issues, so we haven't been able to get out to any baseball games lately. Favorite one to win, Dodgers. Ketel Marte is over the last couple days. He should be due for something today, I would think. So even though I hate saying due. Angels or Braves, we like the Angels tonight. Main reason, UC over the Fuentes in that one. Yeah. Yeah, James, don't like the Braves today. If you're a Braves fan, sorry. They got another devastating injury report today. Schwellenbach, broken elbow. I'm sure he's gone for the season as well. That is just ugly for them. Vera's finally here. You got Ohtani, Raleigh, like both of those today. Let's see who else. PCA and Tucker today. I do like the Brewers. Let's see. Marlins or Twins. Yeah, Spencer Woods. He's not going to have another game where he doesn't give up 4 or 5. So I love the Marlins today. And great value on them as well. Junks pitched really well. So to get back to the home run, Arizarena, Raleigh, Ohtani, and Pages, Seager, Josh Smith, PCA, Tucker. Big Cubs, what's going on? I understand it's tough taking twice in a doubleheader, but the only one I think you really get, like I said, I do like the Nationals in Game 2 against the Tigers. So that would be a split, and like the Phillies. I thought the Phillies would take both, but Abel gave up those 5 runs, and that was the difference. Love the Brewers, Rangers, and Dodgers, yes. Gore K's, depends on what the number's at, Royce. Do you know what the number is? Kyle Tucker, or is that Kyle Tucker or Schwarber? There's a couple of Kyles there, Jerome. There is value there, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Rangers or Orioles? Rangers, no doubter for us today. Alec Bohm for a home run. Everybody's always on the no run. What about the yes run? I think there's a lot of yes run opportunities today. But Diamondbacks game if you're looking for no run. Jerome, is it Alec Boehm or who is it? I'm not inside your. I appreciate everybody on here. I will tell you, I'm not in everybody's head though. So keep that in mind. You got to spell it out a little bit more on the questions. Phillies game for a home run. Schwarber's always a good chance. I don't know the rest of the line. Let's see if we can get that there. Apologize on YouTube if you're watching us on YouTube as we're flipping screens a little bit more often. Let's see. Do they have a lineup out yet? I like the Royals. You could see that, but I think the Mariners are going to get on top of them early, to be really honest. We don't have lineups out yet for that game, but let's see here. Schwarber's he's had really good success against Cease lifetime. Max Kepler could be it, so as well. Strikeouts, look at UC and Hunter Brown tonight. Love both of those guys. And I missed just somebody coming on. Hillboy, thanks for joining. Angels, love them. Like UC for a bunch of strikeouts as well. Reds or Red Sox? That would be called the Red Sox with Nick Martinez on the road. If you look at his home road splits, that should pretty much explain why we like the Red Sox. He's really good at home and god-awful on the road. Kershaw, yeah, we're going to see history tonight. Orioles or Rangers? Love the Rangers in this spot. Orioles got a game this series. I will give him that. So, Todd, what's up? Thank you for liking the live, my friend. And the Bernito, I guess they took Bello out. There was a thought that Bello might start that Red Sox game. I expect the Angels to hop all over Fuentes. Cantello to hit a home run is always a good possibility. Tony, go Sox. There you go. I do trust Eovaldi tonight. Yeah, Gunner's had great splits against a lot of guys here as of late. The problem with Gunner right now is the power numbers. He's getting a lot of singles, occasional doubles, but he's not hitting the ball over the wall. So, and what you should ask more in that situation is, do you trust Sagano? Because I know I don't. 2 runs in 3 games. He's pitched really, really well. Do like the Stros tonight. Hunter Brown's a beast. Yep. Hunter Brown, National League Cy Young Award winner. He's American League. The only reason he's not going to win that is because of Skubal. He's been the second or third best pitcher in the American League. Top 5 in the league for sure. Bulls fan, thank you for the like and the live. Appreciate it. Yeah, Giants or D-backs. The Giants continue to lose to everybody. They got swept by the Marlins. They lost 2 out of 3 to the White Sox. I like the D-backs. Merrill Kelly struggled a little bit as of late, but not god-awful. And to be really honest, the Giants' offense will help you get right as a pitcher. Do love the Stros, do love the Cubs, do love the Mariners, do love the Dodgers. Tigers, not tonight against Gore, but Stillers. But they did win game 1 running away with Williams on the mound. That was one of the easier ones today, I think, but the first game. But the second one's going to be, I think we see a split there. Bulls fan, thank you again. Jacob Dillard, what's up? Six Peyton, thanks for liking the live. And Conrad took the over 9.5 of the Atlanta game. Yep. Tigers, we went over that one, sorry. Yes, run first inning. Dodgers. I think there might be a few of these tonight. That's why, excuse me. Marlins, Dodgers, the Phillies game, and Red Sox game, and the Orioles and Rangers game. I like them all in those. Gore for 6. Should be able to go 6 tonight and get some Ks. How you like Hunter Brown? Love Hunter Brown. Think he's dominant tonight. Marlins money line. They're the hottest team in baseball. Yes. I like Hunter Brown for 6, 7, and 8. James, so. And UNLV, thanks for any chance on Cleveland. Always a chance. but I don't like him tonight. Going against a left-hander, Shota pitched well his first time back off the IL as well. Brewers first fight, yeah, I like it. I like what you're putting down there. Warren, yeah, we like Warren tonight as well. I think he gets 4, 5, or 6, to be really honest in that one. Like the Phillies in the second game as well. Berrios to get 18 outs. I like that one. Like that one too. Fada, thanks for joining. I missed a couple people that just came on. Thank you very much for joining us. Steve-O, thanks for coming back on. Diamondbacks to win, yes. Nationals to win, yes. Love Sanchez K's. The problem is the Padres don't really strike out that much, but I understand it's a low number. Berrios 6 Ks for sure. I think there's going to be runs in that Blue Jays game, and there's going to be a lot of strikeouts. Raleigh, Ohtani, and excuse me. I know, taking 2 of the biggest favorites out there, right? Also, Corey Seager tonight, I think's got an excellent chance as well. Brown and Murphy with Cease and Sanchez. I think they actually get on Cease early, so no. Merrill Kelly K is always a good chance. Hunter Brown, absolutely. Trevor, we've got about 7 or 8 that are kind of really similarly graded in that one, to be really honest. But Cubs over 3.5 team total, them to score 4+ runs, I think has to be there. I like all green, man. That's a good job. There we go. The Tigers, we like the Nats in that one. Phillies, Dodgers, and Astros. I do like the Angels username quite a bit. Trevor, thanks for the follow as well. We are live currently on a couple platforms here with TikTok and also YouTube Live. So check us out on either one. You can ask questions a little bit easier there. Yankees for the win tonight. I don't think so, but it could be a close one, though. They're live in that one. It depends. If Berrios plays well or pitches well, they're in trouble. Blue Jays, I like them both, but obviously getting a run in your pocket's always good. All right. Good job, Quentin. Going for one. Okay. Rams, thanks for joining. Sanchez, the only thing I worry about is that the Padres do not strike out a bunch, right? So Arias strikes out 5 times a year. Kyle Tucker to hit a home run. We like that one tonight as well. So, but the rest of that team, they ground out a lot. They don't strike out a bunch. So keep that in mind on that one, James. I'd stay away from that one personally, but appreciate it, Ty. If you like the ones on TikTok, check out the ones on YouTube as well. We definitely get a little bit more in depth on there as well. So check that one out for sure. James Wood, home run. Going against Flaherty today. Good chance on that one in the second game. Give me 3. I still like the Angels with Profar back. Profar is not going to determine anything for me on that one. Dodgers. Cubs, and a little bit of Rangers for sure. Richie Rich, thanks for the follow. Brown to go 6 innings and to get 6 strikeouts. Absolutely. I don't necessarily love a ton of runs, except on the National side in that one. Mets, Brewers. The main worry in that game is, first of all, can Mizrowski continue the streak of basically not giving up any runs in the first 5 innings, right? And the Brewers' offense right now has definitely been humming a little bit. Mayo, thanks for joining. Santana. Cedar Point fan is on. What's up, Cedar Point fan? Logan Gilbert. I think the KC offense goes back to normal tonight, which means they'll put up 2 total, and probably 1 or 2 of those coming from the bullpen. Brewers, Phillies, Cubs, Marlins, D-backs. Like all of those, Mark. 6 Peyton, thanks for joining liking the live. And Pobs, thanks for joining. And let's see. BTRSS, thank you very much. Yeah, we've had a pretty solid week, as most, not everybody has, but all the guys that are parlay, it gets a little tough. Did you lose 1K or did you lose something that paid 1K? That would be my question. Tigers, I don't like tonight. Blue Jays game, I can see that. Thank you, Cedar Point. Appreciate that. Make sure you stay paid active, my friend. Favorite play? I mean, it's the Dodgers to win, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how you lose that much today on this morning's games because they went about according to handicap for most. BTRSS, the only upset really was the Phillies to lose, but that really wasn't that much of an upset. It was a toss-up game. Yeah, I think the Tigers are losing outright tonight. Yeah. Greedy mode on the Tigers this morning, great. This afternoon, and then tonight game, don't like it too much. Rangers do love tonight. Yep. I guess everybody. I mean, I love the Tigers as much as anybody else this year. But Mackenzie Gore at home, really, a team that strikes out. Yeah, Phillies game. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, except on the games they lose. Right, they have lost over 30 games this season. So, I guess Keegan Guardians not tonight. Schroeder pitching for the Cubs. We love the Cubs. So. Nothing's free in this world, Keegan. So JR312, thanks for joining. There's no such thing as a lock. There's no such thing as a guarantee. Long Beach Vet, what's going on? Carrie House, how are you? Great to see you. Bulls fan, thank you again. Long Beach Vet, thanks for the likes as well. Likes and shares and comments, always appreciated, and gifts, so feel free. Love the Cubs today. James, thanks for joining. Sebastian, thanks for the follow. Carrie, thanks for the gifts. Brewers, we do like to sweep the doubleheader, Alexis. Yep, Long Beach. Thank you again for the likes. GTM West, what's going on? Jeff Martin, thanks for the follow as well. We are live on YouTube and TikTok. Between the Phils, Astros, who would you put with the Cubs and Dodgers? It definitely would be the Astros out of those two. Thank you for the question, Josh, there on YouTube. Dylan Cease, more than likely, he's probably going to get 6+ strikeouts, but he's going to have to do it in 4 innings, which is possible for him. I think he gets beat up. Do like the Phillies, don't like the Tigers tonight. Boog, thanks for sharing the live. Home run. And we went through these just a shade earlier as well, multiple times already, but we'll give them again here. Crow Armstrong and Tucker. Corey Seager, Josh Smith for a little bit longer shot there. Otani, Pajes, Call Riley, and Arizarena. Marlins love them today as well. The Phillies got to bounce back. Like I said, I'm surprised they lost game 1, but giving up that 5 spot there was a little tough. Luke, thanks for the share as well. Red Sox, we do like quite a bit. Main reason is fading Nick Martinez as well. Nick Martinez really good at home, not so much on the road. Cubs and the Phils, sure. I don't like Judge tonight. Yeah, I don't normally play Judge too often, but yeah, I hear you. I think Barrios has another good game tonight. Blue Jays and Yankees. You know what? Watch out for the Blue Jays there. They might cover that damn thing themselves. Will Warren is due for a blow-up game. He's pitched way too well in a couple games. Dodgers and Stros, love them both. Marlins, yes. Dodgers would be our favorite one to win. I understand it's too juicy for everybody. But if you're asking for a favorite, that's our favorite, right? Clayton Kershaw going for 3,000 strikeouts. Do we honestly think that the White Sox are going to upset them on that day? Jay Scott, thanks for joining. Birdman, thanks for liking the live. Bulls fan, thanks for liking the live. You can take – I love the Stros today, but the Cubs – Blue Jays getting a run. I like that one. Jay Scott, thanks for sharing the live. It's just thanks for the gifts as well. Jake, how are you? Rickings, thanks for joining. Hunter Brown, yes. 6, 7, 8. Like them all. Jake, what's you were trying to say Hunter Brown. Blue Jays to beat the Yankees tonight. Yeah, that's, you know what, Cedar Point? There you go. Catching on to that one, right? The Yankees are always overvalued as well. UC, we love tonight for strikeouts. We actually played him for 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that one. Terrell, Hunter Brown strikeouts, like those as well. Cubs and Marlins, yes, the win both. I like them. The Marlins are the hottest team in baseball at the moment, which always helps the cause. Six Payton, thanks for liking the live as well. Vera, are you working or something, or why are you not on here telling me about woe is the Mets? Jay Dizzles, thanks for joining. Long Beach Vet, thanks for liking the live. Alabama, what's going on, my friend? Brown 7, Astros. Yeah, I can see all of those for sure. Marte for hit run RBI. Yeah, I got you. Yes, I do. Well, shock. Yep. Mets Brewers second game. It boils down to pitching matchup. Mizorowski's been really good, and Tidwell has been not at all. And Brewers offense right now is just humming a little bit better than that Mets offense, right? So that's the way it breaks down there, like the Brewers in game 2. Under in the Yanks game, not a love of it, but yeah. Kershaw, yes. Needs 3 for 3,000. I think he gets to probably 4, maybe 5. Yeah. They don't hit. You got that right, Jay Dizzles. The only time that they score runs, if you go back through their games, they're very home run dependent. Now, Mizorowski did give up a home run here lately, but, he's only had 3 starts. It's hard to hit that 103-mile-an-hour fastball. Yeah, Pirates went to work. After St. Louis swept last weekend, right? And then the Pirates went to work. Pirates on fire at the moment. For sure. Shock, thanks for the follow. Yeah, YSL, what's going on? Great to see you. Doctor, what's up? I think it was Big Beauty. I'm not sure. Yelich, people pointing out the 12-game, 13-game hit streak, probably so. Gore for 8. I don't think the line's quite that high, is it? But, yeah, he should on that one. And let's see. Allen asking for top 5 teams to win tonight. Dodgers, Cubs, Astros, Mariners, Rangers. Dodgers, you sure? I think the Dodgers should win by 3+ tonight. They're playing the White Sox. The White Sox are really bad on the road. Love the Brewers tonight. I think they sweep this doubleheader. We told you Freddie Peralta was really good against the Mets. Only gave up a couple runs in the first game. That was enough to hold them at bay. Brandon, thanks for the follow. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. Reds +2.5. I think you're better off playing the other side of that, Jules, but not necessarily the Red Sox -2.5, but Nick Martinez is really bad on the road. And that bullpen should give you plenty of worries if you're a Reds fan. If you're a Reds fan and want to play it, I understand. Yeah, Miguel, I think, like I said, what we said here, the Dodgers, I think, win by 3+ tonight. Gunnar with a hit tonight, sure. Gunner's normally, he's been pretty solid to get a single here and there. He's had his games, but normally against right-handed pitching. Six Payton, thanks for liking the live. The good news is you got multiple ways. He's got a decent record against Evaldi, but then you get into that Rangers bullpen, and that's always an opportunity for hits. Let's see here. Alabama, thank you again for all the likes. Appreciate it. Likes, shares, comments, gifts, all very much appreciative on both platforms. Like I said, we are on TikTok and YouTube at the moment. Braves, honestly, with Fuentes pitching, I don't know. You know what I mean? That's a little tough for me in that one. Witt, hit run RBI. He's always live for that one. But it's going to be a tough game, I think, for the Royals tonight. Red Sox, good chance that thing gets to, 6-4+. Yep. Angels, Yes, do like the Angels. I like them to win tonight, but yes. ALR, thanks for joining. My favorite totals. That one. The totals we really liked, I think, a lot in the early game. But Marlins score a bunch of runs. And Red Sox, bunch of runs. I still like a bunch of runs in that Angels-Braves game. Cubs game, I'd rather focus on just the Cubs and go them to score 4+. They can put up, the Cubs offense can put up a crooked number all by itself. Good chance in that Rangers-Orioles game as well, as I think Sagano gives up a buttload tonight. And that Giants D-backs game's always got a good possibility there. If Reds were at home, yeah, I got you. Nick on the road. We do a bunch of player props. 1K. I suggest watching our YouTube show would be a good place. We love Hunter Brown tonight. Rangers. Yeah, we played that one, like that one. Suarez is a Cub. Did something come up? I swear, it's like everybody asks the same question over and over again. It's fine. No worries. Twins, Marlins. A lot of runs in that one. Reds, Red Sox. Angels, Braves. Orioles, Rangers. And D-backs game. Player props today. We went through UC. Kuki, we love him for strikeouts. Hunter Brown for strikeouts as well. Arizarena and Call Riley, hit and run RBI. Pajes and Otani, hit and run RBI. Smith and Seager, hit and run RBI. PCA and Tucker, hit and run RBI. We played all those. Nagel, thanks for joining. Cedar Point, thank you. Alabama, thank you. Appreciate it. Six Peyton and Alabama, thank you again for the likes. We'll go through the whole board here. Apologize to those of you on YouTube as we're going to switch screens here a little bit, but we're going to run through this. Nationals we do like tonight, so we'll give you a little bit of rundown, right? We're going to run through everything here. Please have your pen, paper, or whatever you need out. We do like the Phillies in game 2 of this doubleheader. We think Cease gets beat up. Would not expect Cease to do that well. And Phillies score. I think we've got a good chance to see maybe an over in that game as well, over 8 runs. Nationals, we do like to win. We love the Marlins. A lot of value there. Woods Richardson did have a decent game, very luckily the last time out. Marlins on a huge winning streak. Nationals and Tigers, we love the Nats here. Over the team total for the Nats as well. Yankees and Blue Jays, we like Warren and Berrios both to get their strikeouts, but we think the Blue Jays win this game. Six Payton, thanks for liking live. Brewers and Mets, pitching matchup, and looks like the Mets switch pitcher again. It's not Tidwell, Brazoban. Mizorowski's pitched really well. Got to like the Brewers to sweep that doubleheader. Angels and Braves, UC, Kikuchi. I like him to get a bunch of strikeouts tonight. Project Road, thanks for joining. Do like the Angels to win this one. Also like a bunch of runs scored. Fuentes, I don't believe, has given up less than 4 yet in his young career. UC to get a bunch of Ks in that one. Guardians and Cubs. Cubs with Shota. Orioles and Rangers. We expect early runs from the Rangers in this one. Probably a yes run first. Sagano on the other side has struggled early and often as of late, like the Rangers quite a bit. Hunter Brown, one of the 5 best pitchers in the league right at the moment. Going for the Stros. Like the Stros quite a bit. Love Hunter Brown Ks. Giants and D-backs. Giants, one of the coldest teams right now in baseball. Merrill Kelly on the mound for the D-backs. Like a lot of runs here. I think we see another 7-3 game or something like that effect here from the D-backs as they win that one. Royals and Mariners. Gilbert going for the Mariners. Noah Cameron has struggled against some power bats, but has pitched pretty well for the youngster. Gilbert and the Mariners to win this one and get on top early and often. White Sox and Dodgers as Kershaw goes for 3,000 Ks tonight. Love us some Dodgers. Love us some Kershaw strikeouts as well. I think he gets 4 to 5. Twinkies, what's going on? That's basically the rest of the lineup for the day. Squirrel, what's going on? Lakers, how are you? Twins, no, we don't normally ever go against a longer winning streak. We'll ride that thing out. Junk has pitched really well, and Woods Richardson is 5 or plus runs waiting to happen. So give us all the Marlins we can handle. Padres, not in game 2, I don't think. I think Dylan Cease goes back to giving up 5 runs, striking out 7 in 4 innings or something to that effect. Dylan, what's going on? Jimmy Vegas is back. 10.5. I'd rather play under on the Rockies side, team total, but that would be it. Jimmy, thanks for liking the live as well. As everybody puts their 37-leg parlay together. We just went through the whole games. Nobody listened, I guess. All right. Phillies, Marlins, Nationals, Blue Jays, Red Sox, Brewers, Angels, Cubs, Rangers, Astros, D-backs, Mariners, Dodgers. That's the rest of the slate. I don't know about a homer, Jimmy, but I do like him over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs tonight. So homers are always a little tougher. You know that as well as I do. He hasn't, he's still swinging the bat pretty well. He's hitting a lot of singles lately. Yankees 6 Ks tonight. Yeah. Joe Walter, thanks for joining. If you're talking the Yankees strike out 6 times or Will Warren strikes out 6. Man, thanks for joining. Yeah, it's been a minute. He's still top 10 in the league in home runs, though. I mean, look at PCA's year. Top 10 in the league, home runs, RBIs, stolen bases, runs scored. Right? Like, he's having a monster. Bob Clark, thanks for joining. Vic, thanks for liking the live. RBIs as well. So, Will Warren, I don't know if he strikes out 6. 6 is kind of a big number. 5. The thing with Warren to get there, he could get it early. Philly GI, what's up? Great to see you. Bob Clark, thanks for liking the live. We are live on TikTok and YouTube at the moment, so feel free to catch us out at either spot on that one. The Padres are, Future J. I haven't seen the Blue Jays stat on that, but I don't know. The Blue Jays tend to put the ball in play a lot. George Springer in the bottom of that lineup is normally where you got to attack the strikeouts, right? Blue Collar, thanks for joining. Adele is a little bit better as of late. Mizorowski, I wouldn't play for 7+. No, because he's still on a limited pitch count. They're not going to throw him a bunch. Philly GI, we've been hit and miss, man. So one day we feel great or good. Next day, not so much. And not sleeping extremely well, which hurts. The home run, PCA till he hits. All right. I like it, Jimmy. Yeah, health's still been the issue, but we're trying to get better, right? Every day. Maybe it hits tonight, Jimmy, then you don't got to worry about it, right? Justin, thanks for joining. And Vivides, thanks for coming on. All right, sometimes you got to play it till the cows come home. It's like the Marlins. Just keep playing them until they lose. I'm doing MIA on the Rockies. Yeah, it's been a tough year for the Rockies. It's going to be a tough multiple years. Ohtani for 2+, sure. Do I do anything else besides this? Yes, we've got a couple of businesses that we have as well. Yeah, I'll ring some bells right later on today. Picks so far today, we're pretty solid so far. So let's see. We hit on the A's, Rays over 8.5. Cards, Pirates under 4.5 from 5, under 8.5. We did lose on the Phillies in game 1. One on the Tigers, -0.5 run first 5, and to win game 1. We hit Brewers game 1. So far, so good. You were on FanDuel. I'm not sure what you mean by FanDuel or props. We do wherever the best odds are is the best book for us. And we went through a bunch of player props earlier as well. It's Antonio. Thanks for joining. If you're looking for player props for later on, UCKs, Hunter Brown Ks, and that's UC Kikuchi if you're wondering. Arizarena, Call Riley, Otani, Seager, Josh Smith, PCA, and Tucker over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Phil, what's up? Kelly for 5 strikeouts, sure. Favorite hitters today for the D-backs? I'd probably have to be Marte or Perdomo, one of the two. Any holiday plans? No. No, sir. More time spent inside the house. Yoo-hoo. Project Road, thanks for the follow. How about anybody else? Anybody else got any big July 4th plans? Besides watching Nathan's hot dog eating contest? Staying cool? That's a full-time job out here in Phoenix. Only 105 right now. It'll get a little warmer yet. NFL, college football, college basketball, NBA, fireworks tomorrow night. There you go, Phil. Formula One, golf, we're not playing this week. The John Deere is not one of our favorite tournaments. But we will be heavily involved in Formula One for the weekend as well. Sad Falcons fan, thanks for joining the show. Bulls fan, thank you again. Astros, oh, absolutely. Love the Stros today, Phil. Hunter Brown has been a beast, right? First 5 picks. Another question coming in. Dodgers, Astros, Cubs, Mariners, Nationals, Phillies, Arizona. Yeah, it's getting a little warm. Brewers. Yeah, I'm sorry. Forgot about that one, Stillers. My bad. There's a lot of them, right? Yeah, they didn't play too well in Pittsburgh. You know, Pittsburgh's just they started to hit a little bit. The 1-0 game was we almost had that one pegged, Phil. We still got a victory out of that, but 0-0 after 5 is where we had that one. It ended up 1-0 just on the wrong side, right? So but we did the Cardinals plus the 1.5 was a little bit better. Jerome, normally I'm with you, but I think the Cubs might be able to pop off a big number today. So we stay away from the total. I love the Cubs to score 4+ in that one. Blue Jays or Yankees, lean towards the Blue Jays there. User, thanks for joining. Mr. McStoner, what's going on? We're live on a couple platforms right now, YouTube and TikTok as well. So feel free to join us on either one. Jerome, thanks for joining. Some people like the YouTube one better. TikTok's definitely the more popular one. Buxton tonight, I don't know. Jones pitched pretty well. I think they stay away from him on that one. But Padres and Phillies only over 5.5 runs. Yes. O's Rangers, love the Rangers. Tigers versus Nats over 2.5 first 5. You're going to need the Nats to probably get most of that, which is a good chance with Flaherty on the mound. Why the Nationals or the Tigers? Look at the numbers for Flaherty over his last 3 to 4 starts. He's absolutely got rocked. Mackenzie Gore, one of the better pitchers in all of baseball. He's not top 5, but definitely I think top 10 in that one. So that's the reason for the Nats tonight. And it's really tough to sweep a double hitter. O's Rangers, no run. Don't love that one, but I think that actually I'd play it the other way just because of Seguano's really gotten dialed in on the first. Yeah, no problem, Mr. McStoner. You know, gifts and tips and joining the Discord, always appreciative. So Lakers, thanks for joining. Immigrate, thanks for the rose as well. Bang, thanks for joining. You know, share, like, comment. And, gifts are always welcome on the lives as well. Alabama 64. Thank you again, my friend. All right, here. And Phil, thanks for liking the live as well. What's up, Big Boss? How are you? Not much. We're just joining in for the games before we get started here. What do we got? First game at what? In about, what, hour and 20 minutes roughly? So I'm glad to hear you're good. That's awesome. Chavita, thanks for joining. Alabama, thanks for liking the live. Jay, somebody just missed you. Sorry. CH, thanks for joining. And Bulls fan, thank you for all the likes as well. My question is, does anybody like any Red Sox hitters tonight? Right? Anybody like any Red Sox hitters? William Principe, thanks for joining. Blue Collar, thanks for coming on. And the crowd goes deafening, right? Willie Abreu, another inside the park home run. I like Jared Duran tonight. 3 best picks. We'll make them just teams to win. Ready? Dodgers, Astros, Cubs. Kind of like Cincinnati with Nick Martinez's road record. I don't know. I'm not there, but first 5 innings under 4.5 runs in the first 5 innings. On which one? Tigers over again? I don't think so. In Cubs game, yeah, good chance. Just you hope the Cubs don't score 5, right? Pistol Pete, do you like the D-backs tonight? Giants or what? The version of ice cold? Cubs, Rangers, both to win. Yes, like that. Pistol Pete, thanks for liking the live. Bishop Don, great to see you again as well, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Gary Potts, what does V mean, my friend? Or did you misspell it? That's right. So thank you, Bishop Don. Appreciate that. Aaron, thanks for joining. I wish we could be on a little bit more often, but health takes a lot of energy to do a couple hours. I'll put it to you that way. And that's the area we've been struggling in probably more than most. Winner always, what's going on? Bulls fan, thank you again. Marlins, like both of those, Chuck. I'd play Marlins money line. I like him to win that game outright. Witt Jr.'s going yard. Okay. I love Bobby Witt, so yes, I hope so. I don't think so, but I hope so, right? So hit the over on all the PGA players. Yeah, I just don't like that John Deere tournament. Scoring will be ridiculous. Milwaukee, yes. Cubs, yes. Matt, thanks for liking the live. That John Deere tournament, I just like, I'm not a big fan of it at all. But we had a monster Formula One weekend last weekend. This one's one of my favorite races all season long. If you're into Formula One, that's Silverstone. Cubs, we went over that one. Matt, thank you for all the likes, my friend. Appreciate it. Silverstone is definitely one of my favorite races. Long Beach, thanks for coming back and liking the live. If you guys haven't watched Formula One before, may I suggest a couple things? Watch the Drive to Survive, a couple seasons of that on Netflix, and then start watching. It's a lot of fun. Definitely, they turn left and right, so it beats NASCAR, right? Oh, thanks for joining. Sorry to all you NASCAR fans out there. Joey Ray, thanks for joining. Long Beach and Ada, thanks for joining. And how are you doing, Jordan? Great to see you. We are live on a couple platforms, TikTok and YouTube Live both. So feel free to check us out on either site. Mizorowski, 5Ks, Merrill Kelly, 6. Merrill Kelly, maybe only gets 5, but I like where you're putting down there, Chuck. The Merrill Kelly one, to me, is the one that a little bit in question, but the Giants are so ice cold right now. Could be. Xavier Edwards to get a hit tonight against Woods Richardson? Absolutely. Marlins game, 9+. Yep. I think the Marlins get a majority of that. Especially watch out for the bullpens in both teams are not that good. So, yep. Matt, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate you. We've had a really good week so far, no question about it. Monday, 7, like if you were watching, a lot of guys were going 7 out of 8 plus. A lot of guys yesterday, 10 out of, 9 or I think 9 out of 11, 10 out of 12. So Marine over 2.5 runs. Is that the Mariners? Yes. Or the Marlins? Yes. Like both of them to score 2 plus. Phillies or the Padres? We like the Phillies in game 2. Blanco, what's up? Brady, thanks for joining the show. Atlanta and Gary, thanks for joining. Matt, thanks for liking the live. Hopefully you guys are getting ready for July 4th here shortly. We're a couple days away from the holiday on Friday. Angels, yeah, like them to win that game as well against Fuentes. I know the Braves normally overvalued, especially, but how are the Braves $1.30 favorite in that one with Fuentes on the mound? That's my question. Joe, thanks for what's up with you. Santos, thanks for joining. Official picks, what's going on? And let us make TikTok happy with letting them know we're not a robot. That was dead on. All right, Astros or Rockies? That one's a go-away Astros on that one. I don't like them today. I know they came back in that game yesterday. I don't think they're going to score 5 today. What's up, PSM? How are you? Phillies or Padres? Rise and grind? I know you watched the show. Phillies in game 2. What are we thinking of the Marlins game? They win another one. Junk pitches well. Woods Richardson gives up 5+ runs in the first 5 innings. So, official picks. I don't tail anybody's picks. I do my own. And I've seen you now multiple times say that on my show. So everybody say bye, official picks. Let's see. Matt, thanks for joining. Mark Anthony, what's going on? If you're a capper and come on the show, I have no problem with that. But please don't advertise on my show because I don't on yours. Detroit or Nats the second game? Love the Nats. For the Marlins, yeah, I like them to score 9+ in that one. P.S. You watch the show, then you already know what the favorite play is. Come on. Dodgers. Todd, what's up? Like, I want to pick Mariners, but Cameron did okay. Here's what you got to remember. That bullpen for the Royals. Yeah. Dodgers to win. Twins, no, sir. We're going to ride that streak out for the Marlins as long as they keep winning. Yes, run first inning in the Rangers game. Dodgers, Marlins, Stros, like all 3 of those. Yeah. Also, with Cameron got beat up against Ohtani. Yep, Ohtani hit the homer. Sorry, answering a question here. Favorite books? We know whoever's got the better odds for us, but that's how we kind of like that. Mets finally get a win. Maybe later on, but I don't like them tonight. Yankees sweep. I don't like them today against Barrios, but Twins are going to win. Okay. I don't know how you go against the Marlins. The Twins somehow the Twins are favored, have the worst starting pitcher, and their offense has been garbage. But Phillies, Marlins, Dodgers, yeah. I hear you. Yanks sweep, Dancing Bear. We like the Blue Jays today. Giants, D-backs, definitely like the D-backs in that one, sorry. Yankees, I don't think are going to win today. Dancing Bear. Carolina Capper, what's cracking with you, my friend? Carolina Capper knows. They're eliminating episodes. I had to appeal 3 different damn episodes. Otherwise, they were going to ban the account. Trev, thanks for joining. Cameron didn't pitch that great in that one. He might have, I think Ohtani pitched the first 2. Trucking with Johnny, what's up? Yes, I think the Marlins win another one. Where are they at 8? Let's go for 9. Matt, thanks for joining. We are on multiple platforms today. What's up, Trucking with Johnny? And Gilbert, we trust. Absolutely. YouTube and TikTok Live. Player props today. We've got quite a few, actually. Hunter Brown and Yusei Kikuchi strikeouts. If you're looking for just hitters, Arizarena and Raleigh, Pages and Otani, Seager and Smith, PCA and Tucker. Hits, runs, RBIs are 2+ total bases for either. Like those a bunch. Marlins first 5. I think that's excellent. Matt, thanks for joining. Also, if you don't follow us on either channel, I suggest following us on both. You know what I mean? If you want something a little quicker, watch us on TikTok. If you want more in-depth with a lot more explanation, definitely would recommend getting on YouTube. But, recommend watch us on both. But if you're a little bit more into it, and don't want to have to read between the lines as much, definitely get us on YouTube. Day, thanks for following. Ashley, thanks for joining. Same channel, Sports Bets for free, just like it is here on TikTok. Mizorowski over 4.5, sure. 5's probably where I stop. Yeah, Tigers this morning, yep. I'm telling you, like Williams, he's an automatic 3 runs. So you're up 3-0. You got 3 runs in your pocket with him on the mound. Rarely does he give up less than 3. Red Reno, thanks for joining. And he normally only goes 5 innings max, which gets you into the bullpen. And the Nationals bullpen is not one of the top ones in the league. I don't know what you're talking about there, Long Beach Bet. Who what? Day, thanks for the follow as well. Blue Jays over Yankees. I like the Blue Jays to win. I like Berrios to have another good day. I like it. Paulie, thanks for joining. Diddy, what's going on? Last guy about runs. It was hit, run, RBI. We gave a bunch of guys. PCA, Tucker, Seager, Smith, Otani, Pages, Arizarena, Raleigh. It was hit, run, RBI. Tigers. Not in the second game. I love the Tigers as a team. I think they got this. If they go pick up a right-handed bat, they have an excellent opportunity, I think, to make playoffs, yes, World Series. So, Pete, thanks for joining. Jordan, thanks for joining. Yeah, but Kinsey Gore is a really good pitcher. He strikes out a bunch of guys against a team that strikes out a bunch. The Tigers normally score off of the home run ball, which Gore does not normally give up a bunch of power shots. Olive, thanks for joining. M. Thank you. Matt, thanks for liking the live as well. Olive, thanks for the follow. Matt, thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and gifts. Always appreciative here. I do like the Rangers tonight. Mainly, I think Eovaldi pitches okay. Not my favorite spot for him there, but going against Sagano, who has struggled so much lately, definitely like the Rangers early and often in that one. Would expect them to score probably in the first, as Sagano has definitely struggled in the first inning as well. Jose, thanks for liking the live. Matt, thank you. And Aldera, thanks for the share as well. Always appreciative. Christo, Doctor, El Chapo, Jose. Thank you all. Favorite money line, Dodgers, Astros, Cubs, Rangers, Mariners, Brewers in the second game. Yep, we like them to sweep. Freddie Peralta in the first game was excellent. Only gave up a couple runs. Then the bullpen came in and did well. And Mizorowski is definitely the better starting pitcher to start. They just need to go. The Brewers need to come out and do what they should do, which is score a few runs early and just take the Mets completely out of it. So 50 Rack, thanks for joining. Jose, thanks for joining. Teams don't necessarily quit, but they do get a little discouraged being down all the time, right? Guys are going out there fighting for contracts every time they're at bat. So they're not necessarily going to quit, but they do get frustrated. It does happen, right? So Allison, thanks for joining the show. Astros and Dodgers, like both of those. Kelly for 5, yes. Teddy Reddy, what's up? Matt Stick, thanks for joining. Twilly, thanks for joining. And when Teddy Reddy starts talking White Sox props, everybody pay attention, right? What pitchers is he getting lit up today? Nick Martinez, Dylan Cease, whoever this Brasman guy is for the Mets, that whole lineup, to be really honest. Fuentes, Sagano, I think, gets beat up as well. Gomber, I think, gets beat up. Eisert for the White Sox. Yep. Thoughts on the Marlins game? I love Junk. First of all, he's got the best name for a pitcher, right? Love Junk in that spot. He's pitched well. And Marlins offense has been great enough. I do like the Marlins quite a bit in that one, Teddy. Cardinal. Yeah, I think the Marlins continue the winning streak. And right now, I mean, the Twins are cold. And if it wasn't for that 13-game winning streak, let's just say they went 10-3 during that thing. I mean, the Twins would be 10-plus games, 500. Diamondbacks game is probably the only nerfy, although I do like a lot of runs scored. I think they're later on. Marlins plus 1.5. Love that one. Matt, thanks for joining. Like them on the money line a ton, too. Like them to win. Michael Kidd, what's up? And Teddy, we get back to the WNBA tomorrow. You got any White Sox plays for us, Teddy? Always interested in those. Red Sox do like quite a bit against Nick Martinez. Twilly, thanks for liking the live. I know you've been coming on here the last few times. Hopefully you're enjoying everything. Said you were new here like a week ago or so. So Cardinals, Red Sox, yes. Blue Jays thoughts? Like Berrios to get strikeouts, like Will Warren to get strikeouts. But I think Will Warren is due for I hate to say due, but I think he is in trouble tonight on that one. Blue Jays can't score runs besides the home run ball, which that seems to be the Yankees' only way as of late. So I like the Blue Jays to get a win in there. Jerome, thanks for joining. Twilly, thank you again. Official Pepsi, what's up? How are you? Great to see you. Nationals money line, finally. Everybody's been saying Tigers. Yes, do like them. What's up, Phillies? That would not be my hammer game, but I do like them to win. Yes. Favorite play of the day? Cubs over 3.5 team total. Bet a Teddy for a hit. All right, Teddy Reddy coming through. White Sox. So pay attention to Teddy Reddy when it comes to the White Sox. Bet a Teddy for a hit. Got to put him in. Seattle to win by a couple, sure. Phillies. There you go on Phillies. Like I said, I think they win game 2. I thought they were going to win game 1, but Abel came out and struggled. So, Astros. How long we been chewing? Way too long, Long Beach vet. So, 15, 20 years. We don't go through a ton. We're a can every 2 to 3 days, roughly. Phillies game over. I'd rather play just the Philly side of it, K Mills, because I think Cease is going to blow up. But I don't blame you, Professor Yo-Yo. I like it. Warren and Gilbert for Ks. Warren, yes. Do you like Gilbert? The Royals don't strike out very much. They really don't. It's because they swing at everything, but they don't strike out much. That's my only concern on Gilbert. But there. But I'm with you on the Will Warren. Harold Perez, thanks for joining. Marlins over 3.5 runs. Absolutely. They might score that in the first 3 innings. So I like it. You can walk away from that one early. Cubs under. As long as the Cubs don't hop on it, good chance. Gilbert for 4. 4 is doable. Yeah, I can see that. I think he's going to pitch 6-7 innings. So. Right. Valhalla, thanks for joining. We are live on a couple platforms today, YouTube and TikTok, so feel free to watch us on either one as we're doing both of these here. Teddy, thanks for liking the live as well. Greatly appreciate it and coming back. Teddy 87 this time. Curve, what's going on? Stillers, great to see you back on. D-backs over 2.5 runs. Absolutely. Long Beach Vet, thanks for the share. Curve, thanks for joining. Yankees. I'm assuming that's what you meant to spell there. We like the Blue Jays to win. Dodgers to win by 2+, yes. Marlins to score 3+, yes. Showers, I think you mean Stowers and James Wood. Okay. Like both those guys. Bulls fan, thank you again, bro. Yeah, D-backs to score 2.5. You guys don't have to ask me on alternate lines where the line's 4.5 and it's 2.5. It's 50% less. So yes, those should hit, right? Now, Kershaw for 3Ks for 3,000. Absolutely. Astros first 5 from Zion. Yes. What do you like for the Cubs game? PCA and Tucker. Over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Shota under 2.5 earned runs if you can still get it. It's moved to 1.5 in a lot of spots. And Cubs over 3.5 team total we love. Brandy, I'm not Mr. Adams. Okay. Yankees don't like. D-backs love. Dodgers love. I just don't like the Yanks today. I think Will Warren, how much confidence can you have in Will Warren? He is not as good as his last couple starts, right? He is due for one of those games. The last game he pitched, he walked 3, struck out 3 in the first inning, threw like almost 40 pitches. He got lucky to get out of that first. I'll put it to you that way. Curve, thanks for liking the live as well. CC, what's going on? And all the likes, shares, comments, gifts, all are very appreciative here on TikTok and YouTube both, as we're on both platforms at the moment. Cubs over 4.5 runs. Still like it, Pistol Pete. On that one, Alarosa, thanks for joining. I think they score 5+, but last night we had an opportunity to get 3.5, took it. Astros and the Dodgers, absolutely, Teddy Ready. It would be fall out of your chair time if both of those teams don't win. Now, baseball is one of those sports, right? Anything's live, but those two teams have monster pitching advantages, and the only thing you worry about with the Stros is how many runs can they score with Pena now on the DL. Jordan Alvarez looks like he's going to be gone even further out. But Christian Walker definitely needs to pick up the pace a little bit for him. But Jays money line too risky? No. Love the Jays today. But, yeah, I mean, if you're putting two things together today, Astros and Dodgers getting a win, especially when Kershaw's going for 3,000 Ks. They want to win that game because he should get three strikeouts to get there. It's the White Sox on the road. They're no bueno there, right? Peanut, thanks for joining the show. Appreciate it. If this is you guys' first time on, greatly appreciate you guys coming on. Make sure you give us a follow. Hit the button up top, hit the plus button there. Follow us. We got Daily Baseball Show on YouTube and TikTok. They are 2 separate shows. So if you like if you want something a little quicker, watch the TikTok show. If you want something a little bit more in depth, definitely watch the YouTube show. Travel, thanks for joining. They're due. I believe they're cold right now, and they're shortly going to get passed by the Tampa Bay Rays for the AL East week. There's no WNBA tonight. There is tomorrow. Tops, thanks for joining. Weird week because they had the final for the cup there. So we'll be back on the WNBA tomorrow. Didn't like just the one game on Tuesday, especially with Caitlin Clark out. You never know how teams are going to react to that. DJ Blanco, thanks for joining. But we'll be back at it for tomorrow. Shake and Bake, thanks for the likes. Appreciate you. Likes, shares, comments, and gifts, always appreciative. Twins, not against that winning streak. Love the Marlins. I'll be on live for maybe another 40 minutes, something like that. Indiana, yeah, they did. Without her there, yes. Shake and Bake, thanks for sharing the live. Beaudry doing? Okay, I don't know what doing means, but Indiana, yeah, it was a big upset. No Caitlin Clark. Minnesota's a really good team, too. Pepsi, thank you for sharing the live. Teddy, thanks for liking the live. So, yeah, it's definitely a big upset. Well, there's nothing guaranteed in life, but Astros and the Dodgers to win. Oh, no worries. No worries, man. No worries. Bulls fan, thanks for liking the live. Get people all the time that they mistype an emoji. It's okay to type it out. You don't need them. I'm too stupid sometimes to realize what emoji. There is no WNBA today, so that eliminates that. Plays with like the Dodgers, the Cubs, the Mariners, Astros, Hunter Brown to strike out a bunch of dudes, UC to strike out a bunch of dudes. Thank you, Shake and Bake. Appreciate that. Cardinal, thank you very much. Appreciate the gifts. Pepsi, thanks for sharing the live again. He likes Buxton a lot. I not me, but maybe so. Cubs are number one team, and then the Royals. And then Marlins to score 4+. Love it. Teddy Reddy, thanks for liking live. We're pretty much Chicago, Kansas City. So the Chiefs and the Bears and the football, Iowa State grad, no problem. Seattle today, do like them quite a bit. Thank you guys, Cardinal, for all the gifts. Appreciate the chilies and the lightning bolts and all that stuff. Tonight, pretty easy breakdown for us. Cubs offense, much better than the Guardians. We love Shota, as we normally do. He normally doesn't disappoint very often, so love the Cubs in that one. Moo Daisy, that's where we're at. We're from Kansas City, was what we would call home. But in my family, if you weren't a Cubs fan from birth, they put you up for adoption. So the Cubs were ingrained at an early age. I'll put it to you that way. Your first word shouldn't be mama or daddy. It should, or dada. It should have been Cubs. Right? Ari, thanks for joining. Grandfather was a season ticket holder since 1961. You're in Morena? Okay, we're in Queen Creek. Coach Poo, what's going on? Hits in the Ranger game. Seager and Josh Smith. We need to probably check the lineup there, see if that's updated yet. Josh Smith and Corey Seager, number 1 and 2 in the lineup, right? Yanks under. Yeah. I expect the Blue Jays to score some runs. Yankees under their team total, I do like. Cubs, Stros, Dodgers. I like it, Trey. Casa Grande. Okay. Got a lot of Arizona people. So we're real close then, Future Jay, if you're out in Casa Grande. So that's awesome. Thank you. Love seeing all the Arizona peeps out here. You guys are struggling through the heat like I am today, right? So all the chat. I try to. Don't catch it all the time. Emigrates from Mesa. All right. You got a house in Cottonwood? Woo! You like being in the snow, huh? I got you. Rangers today, love them. And more locals. People just watching the locals. Cubs Nation. I'm a biggest believer in the Cubs. I love the Cubs, but doesn't mean they're always going to win, right? All right, Brandy. This is the second time you've said Mr. Adams. Everybody say bye to Brandy. All right. It's 87 in Wisconsin. Yeah, but you do get more humidity than we do. So, Mikey loves. Oh, okay, yeah, love the Cubs. Yep, Bush. Actually, you're from Tennessee. I do like Bush a little bit tonight. The problem here's what we had played Bush last night. He got 3 singles. Yeah, you guys got a lot more humidity on there too. Noel, thanks for the follow. Banks, man, thanks for joining. I like Michael Bush. My only issue with him is just it's been a lot of singles lately, so he's probably going to, 2 singles, can't score. I like him, though. D-backs might be in it still. The best thing to happen for the D-backs would be for them to do nothing but lose, even though we're down here in Arizona. They need to be sellers, man. They are not going to compete for a World Series this year. Philly, what's up? Only one Willian. But, I'm sure they'll – figure they're still in it. So Braves get it done tonight, not with Fuentes on the mound. Judge to go yard, it's always a good possibility, right? He hits one every 2.5 games on average. Mets tonight, we like Mizorowski and the Brouhahas in that one. Bulls fan, thank you for the likes as well. If you want a favorite, go play Ohtani and Raleigh tonight. If you want 2 guys that are some of the bigger hitters, right? Raleigh is the right-hander going against Noah Cameron. Noah Cameron, his one struggle has been against power bats. I am Corley. What's up? Bulls fan and Julian, thanks for the likes. Appreciate you as always. We're on a couple platforms. Soto, I don't like tonight. Maybe he gets one off the bullpen, but I don't think he gets one early. Judge of a close game. I mean, Barrios, he should be okay. Marlins, love them. They're on that heater, man. Gotta love the Marlins tonight, right? Now, can that team disappoint? Sure. That team could go stupid and do something stupid. Absolutely. Brewers first 5, love it. White Sox, no, sir. Not even at plus 5.5. Dodgers, Corey? And there's no such thing as that. You're aware of that. What pitcher? We think of a couple of them, to be really honest. Dylan Cease, Jack Flaherty, Woods Richardson, Nick Martinez, Fuentes, Iser for the White Sox. We think all those guys struggle, right? Bat, thanks for joining. Arizona to lose tonight? I didn't say that. No. We were talking, a bunch of us on the live actually are from or live down here. So, Bat, thanks for joining. Orioles, Rangers, love the Rangers, like the pitching matchup. And the bats have been good for the Rangers. No question about it. They played a lot of extra inning games, 3 in a row against the Mariners, and then the first game of the series. But I think Evaldi does well tonight. Born and raised in AZ. All right. Where are you at? Mr. Johnny, thank you for all the gifts. Always appreciative. I'm new here. You're not new here, Johnny Bravo. You've been here a minute, right? Bulls fan, thank you. All right. East area. All right. Yeah, D-bac's not a World Series contender. I totally agree with that. Yes, that's what we were talking about. You're correct. Yeah, I appreciate that, Johnny Bravo. Gifts, comments, likes, and shares are always greatly appreciative. Rangers game, yes. I think the Rangers might score that themselves. Biggest, thanks for joining. Scored what, 10? What, so far in this series, what, 6 or 7 and 10, right? I think the Dodgers, let's see. So you wanted the easy one, and now you want to make it harder, Corey? Yes. Braves get it done? No. They got more disappointing news today. Schwellenbach, broken elbow. He's probably done for the season if they haven't announced it already. Banks, man, we lit. Thanks for liking the live. Fernando's cards, great to see you back on. Teddy Reddy, thank you. Appreciate everybody that's coming on the live show. We've had some fun so far today, that is for sure. We're on multiple platforms right now, TikTok and YouTube, both on the live portion, so feel free to watch us on either. To be really honest, you should follow us on both. If you're just into baseball a little bit, watch the TikTok show daily. If you're into baseball a little bit more than that, want a little bit more breakdown, a little bit more craziness, go to the YouTube page. Joey Capone, thanks for the follow. Appreciate the sauce. There you go. O's game, was crazy stuff. Favorite over today? I don't know if we had, let's see here. Marlins Twins is going to be way up there for us. Red Sox and Reds is going to be way up there for us. Orioles and Rangers wouldn't surprise me either. I do have a Discord biggest currently on that one there, but it's not free. If you're interested, though, let me know. Send us a message here, and we'll get back to you with the details. We've got well over a couple hundred people already on the Discord, but we do have one. Astros and Dodgers, sure. Be really honest, Pepsi, I'll play some occasionally, but there's not a bunch of handicap that really goes into that. So we stay away from that one quite a bit. But Forley, yeah, Dodgers, Astros, Cubs, Rangers. Dang, you got the Braves. Did you see who was pitching? Fuentes gives up 4 runs all day. First day in here? No, it's not. Dylan, you're in here all the time. Come on now. Red Sox winning again at Fenway? Absolutely. Teddy, it's went up to 50 a month. There is a couple caveats with that, though, Teddy. So, yeah, we told you July 1st. We had introductory pricing for over a year, but July 1st it was going up. You did see the SGA contract. He was going to get – I mean, he's finals MVP, regular season MVP. He's leading the league in scoring. He was going to get that. It was a monster contract. They had to pay it, and they were happy to pay it. Phillies messed you up. Would have won AK. The Phillies in the first game was kind of a surprise. Cal and Shote, we both played those. Well, the biggest, that's awesome. 20 still great, right? 8.4K an hour for shot. Yeah, right. It's been weird. Some games going on. I love tonight's card. This morning, the only game that was kind of a shock was the Phillies game, right? But we love that 76. Yeah, you think that's bad, Joey? When Wembanyama comes up for a contract, he will have part of his the last couple of years of his contract will be over $100 million, right? Don't care about a lot, right? So that would be my thing. Like the Bucks, I mean, they moved Carrington, they lost Lopez. I don't know, Steelers. I mean, it's Giannis and everybody else, right? Like they re-signed Gary Trent. I thought that was good. We love the Mariners tonight. Marlins, love that one. No such thing as a lock, but do love that. Now, who is the Mets paying $1 million to? Bobby Bonilla. He just got paid almost $1.2 million yesterday. July 1st is normally the day for him. Yeah, that was that's all part of the. Who's the big Ponzi scheme? Can't remember his name. Rangers and Stros. Love the Rangers. Teddy, you'll know who was the big Ponzi scheme out there. Miles Turner. Getting rid of Dame's contract, that I understand because he wasn't going to play this year coming up, so only had 1 year left. Madoff. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, Anthony. So Wilbon family actually invested a boatload of money with Madoff, and that's why they signed that Bobby Bonilla contract to pay on that one. Nurse, great to see you. Don't like the Yanks tonight. Do like the Cubs. Melroy, thanks for joining. Teddy, thanks for liking the live. We are on multiple platforms today as well, TikTok and YouTube. Feel free to join us on either one. Uper Kev. If you guys want some UFC stuff, by the way, you should follow Uper Kev here on TikTok. Uper Kev is extremely knowledgeable in the UFC. It's his strength. We're gonna have to get a game. We're gonna have to put one together here for a fight night. Do love the Stros today. Hunter Brown's dominant. Game, no home runs. I don't know if we're gonna see one of those the rest of the way. The way the ball's flying out everywhere. If we had to guess, maybe Royals Mariners, but I think Cal Riley can get something done. So, Tim Wood, thanks for joining. Anthony, thank you for the gift. Alex, thanks for joining. Reds game over 9.5. I like the Red Sox to maybe put that the score maybe a touchdown on that one. So yes, Dodgers to win by 2+. Yes. All right, as we continue on here with the live show, Zane, thanks for joining. If you don't follow us already, hit the plus button on YouTube or TikTok and give us a follow. It is well worth your time, trust me. DJ Blanco, thanks for joining. We tend to put it out plenty early. Diamondbacks to win, yes. 318, 2 weeks, absolutely. I'm in with you, Kev. We'll message each other back and forth. Joe Adell and Taylor Ward. I got to like a lot of guys on that Angels lineup today, so like them both. Red Sox, yes. Teddy Reddy, thanks for liking the live as well. If you got anything for fight night, we can do another one. Taylor Ward and Joe Adell, home run, hit run RBI. Thought on the Mets game, they're in trouble here in game 2. They're scraping the bottom of the barrel for their pitching. Mizorowski's been really good for the Brouhahas. Brewers are hot. I play them. Barrios on YouTube. Esteban, thank you for the question. Love Barrios at 5+ Ks. Phillies are a lock. No, well, in baseball or any sport, no such thing as lock, but do like them, Mr. Wonderful. Yes. Do like him in the front 5 as well. Detroit, Washington, like the Nats with Gore going tonight. Think he's got an excellent chance. Detroit put up a bunch of runs in that first game. The Nationals, I think, can score a little bit tonight, especially against Flaherty, who has struggled. The Chris Harris, what's up? Bulls fan, thanks for liking the live. And let's see, Teddy, ready? The only thing we really like Nerfy-wise is going to be the D-backs game. But if you're looking for a yes run, that Orioles-Rangers game. And also that Dodgers game, I think they get on top of them early. Hunter Brown, yes. For strikeouts, we played him tonight for 7, 8, and 9. Yusi Kikuchi is our other big strikeout one for the day. We played him for 6, 7, 8, and 9. American Bully, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. And liking the live. Teddy Reddy, thanks for coming back. Bully, thanks for the likes. Bulls fan, thank you for the likes. Bulls fan, one of the original OGs of the show. We've been doing the show 3 years, roughly. Bulls fan, definitely one of the OGs. So, we've been around for a minute. You know who we haven't seen in a while is actually JT. I'm gonna have to check on him. Yun Jalan, thanks for joining. Trump's been missing in action forever, but we got to check on JT. I know he's still working for the TSA. Hopefully everything's good. Let's see. Love the Marlins tonight, Long Beach vet. Ride that streak out. And Chris, thank you for the Bernie Madoff sorry in there as well. Yeah, so that's the reason for the Bonilla contract. Did Ayton sign with the Lakers? Now you get to see what a soft center looks like, LA fans. Right? Vinny Senior Cards, what's up? Best Nerfies for the day. Diamondbacks would be the last one we've got. UC, yeah, Kikuchi 6Ks. Love it, Faded DGO. And one question coming on YouTube. Shota for 5Ks or 17 and a half outs recorded. Which one do you like more? I like both of those, but Shota's still on a slight pitch count, second start off. So I'd have to lean to the strikeouts if we're only playing one of the two. Leon, thanks for liking the live. Yeah, I appreciate that, Bully. I mean, we've had a few really good days in a row, but props for the San Diego game. Dylan Cease over 2.5 earned runs. And Cease K's, what are they at, 7? Something like that. User, thanks for joining. We'll go check here. Sorry, we're going to check this out really quick. Pitcher prop. Dylan Cease, yeah, 7. I'd probably play 7 with him. In that one, Hunter Brown for I'm sorry, that was another game. Any other Nerfies? No. Yes, run first inning, I think, in the Twins game, Tigers game, Angels and Braves game, Orioles, Rangers, like we mentioned, Dodgers as well. You can play the other side of that, user. You just don't have to go no run. So anytime. Angels to win tonight? Absolutely. How will the Royals score 2 runs? That one I don't know. So they scored 6 yesterday. They might be out, right? Yanks, I think they don't do any good tonight again. The pitching matchup on that one. Miz for 4 and Kikuchi for 5. Yeah, Sanchez for 5. Not against the Padres. They don't strike out hardly at all. So don't like Sanchez much tonight. But Cubs tonight, absolutely. You do player props? Yes. Let's see. We just gave a bunch of pitchers. Angels, Braves over. Excellent chance in that one, Eduardo. We like PCA, Tucker, Seager, Josh Smith, Shohei Ohtani, Ande Pages, under for the Nimes game. Yeah, good chance there. A lot of people on the Angels tonight. I am as well. Fuentes sucks so far. PCA to hit a homer, got a good chance. Pete, the bread guy, what's up? Will Warren stuff. I think he gets the strikeouts tonight. He's just due for one of those games, I think, where he gives a bunch of balls over the wall as well. So I like the Blue Jays to win. I like Will Warner to get 5+ strikeouts in that game. Not maybe easily, but I think he gets there. And he's got to stay away from the walks or he could get crucified in that game. B. Lotto, what's up? Megatron, thanks for the gifts. Suzuki for 3 hits. Which Suzuki are we talking about? Seiya? I don't know if he gets 3 hits tonight. That's a lot for him, but maybe a couple. Sandler, what's up? Great to see you. Kaya Barnes, what's going on? DGO, thanks for the gifts as well. Fly Eagles Fly, what's going on? JJ, thanks for joining. Yeah, Kikuchi can be a walk machine. He normally gets a lot of his outs by strikeout, though. I mean, if you look, he's had double-digit strikeouts in quite a few games as of late. Teddy Reddy, what's going on? Thank you. 1,000. Yeah, you're not normally going to get plus 1,000. Well, some you can, I guess, if you're taking a lower guy. But if you like, we normally occasionally will play Bobby Witt for 3, and you're getting like plus 850-ish. Ryan, thanks for coming back on. Alex, Berto, thanks for the follow. If you guys don't follow us already on YouTube or TikTok, both, if you want a little bit more in-depth show, make sure you're following us on YouTube as well, Sports Bets for Free. Or if you want a little quicker, go through the TikTok show. Edison, what's going on? Do not like the Giants tonight. They are ice cold on that one. Do like the Cubs tonight, Sens fan. Al Chef, thanks for joining. Alan Schaefer, great to see you again. What's going on? Dane Irvin, thanks for joining the show. Natalie, thanks for joining. We haven't seen Ricky in a minute either. One of our favorite Formula One guys. Natalie, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. JJ, thanks for liking the live. Great to see you again. Stillers is back. Mr. Wisconsin himself. I don't know, Stillers. Every time I watch a Dateline anymore, it's in Wisconsin, bro. Too many people getting killed up there or something. You know what I'm saying? So, wow. Smitty, thanks for joining. We don't hear about much of that down here, although it happens a lot. Sean, thanks for joining. Milwaukee's. Actually, it was Madison was the last one I watched. But Nationals money line, do like them quite a bit tonight with Mackenzie Gore on the mound. And to split that doubleheader. Linda, great to see you. How are you tonight? I guess it's nighttime out east, right? Or this afternoon if you're out here in the Arizona land. Wind's blowing out tonight so far? Okay. All right. Ryan, thanks for joining. Wind's blowing out where, Mike? Where's it blowing out to? Maverick, thanks for joining. And the crowd goes silent. Angels, Spirit Racks, do like them quite a bit. Do you think Miz? I think Miz has a good game. I don't know about tired bats, but Sprint Racks, thanks for the follow. But I do like them quite a bit tonight. Valdi for 5. That's the only one I question on that. Love Hunter Brown, but Valdi can get to 5. Cubs, Dodgers, Stros, Brewers. Absolutely, that is awesome. Wrigley's blowing out. That's perfect for Shota. He's not a fly ball pitcher. Astros, Angels, Dodgers, and Cubs, like those. Love the Marlins, Edison. Ride that winning streak out till she bucks you. B4E, thanks for joining. Will Dalla, thanks for joining. The Marlins are just figuring out how to put it together at the moment. Offense-wise, and Junk has been pitching well. Mariners, they just need to score, I think, 1 in the first 5 to get that done. So do like that one there. Michael, thanks for joining the show. All right, I guess we're KT. What's going on? We'll run through the slate again. Padres and Phillies. Definitely like the Phillies in this one. Game 2. Walks. The Mets made Peralta work for his 6. I don't think Miz is going 6. 5, 5 1/3. Tigers Cubs World Series. I mean, good pitching versus good hitting, right? I don't think the Cubs can get there. Tigers, if they had a bat, I think they got a great chance. Marlins, Angels, Dodgers, Cubs, Phillies, Nats. Like all those. Top 3 tonight. Dodgers, Astros, Cubs. D. Collins, thanks for joining the show. Let's see. Iker E, thanks for joining. We were running through the slate. Phillies, Padres in the early game here. In about the next half hour or so. Do like the Phillies to get on top of Cease early in this one and get that victory. Twins and the Marlins. Marlins with Junk's been pitching well. Woods Richardson's due to give up 5 at any particular moment. Seems like he can give up a grand slam easily. Tigers and the Nationals game 2. Do like Mackenzie Gore. It's rare to get Mackenzie Gore at even money at home, but 2 best hitters for tonight. Tucker and Corey Seager. I love both those guys tonight. Pete Crow Armstrong, we played him for quite a bit of stuff. Hit, run, RBI, total bases, just a little bit on the double and the homer. I think he has a good game again. User, thanks for the follow. Let's see. We were just going through the lineup as well. Yankees and Blue Jays, expect both guys to get some strikeouts here, but the Blue Jays to figure this out. Total, I think, is right around the number. Would not be surprised if this game is 5-4, 5-3, something to that effect. Nick Martinez, Reds against the Red Sox. He's been god-awful. Kyle Tucker plays for the Cubs. What do you think of the Nuggets? I like what they did with Porter Jr., getting Cam Johnson, who's definitely a little bit more consistent shooter. They lose a little bit of rebounding there, but I think that's okay. Cam Johnson can play a little. He doesn't get hurt quite as often as Porter does as well. But in Sprint Rack Royals, not tonight. Do like Mariners in that one. But the Nuggets, they were kind of up against it, right? So they weren't going to trade Gordon, Jamal Murray, or Jokic. So if you're not going to blow it up, I think they probably did about the best they can do. They needed some depth. I think they got a little bit of that with Bruce Brown as well. But the Western Conference is so tough. Like, if you're a player right now and you want to go to the finals, you could just scratch off all the teams in the Western Conference and look east, as that's going to be your best opportunity. Is, the Cavs and the Knicks are supposed to be your 2 best teams. I can't get behind either one of them to win a championship. By the way, the Knicks do hire another retread in Mike Brown. Mike Brown is a pretty good coach, but, man, are we getting tired of the retreads in the NBA? Why don't we give some of these younger coaches a chance here? But Sprint Racks do like the D-backs tonight. Giants are ice cold. Be Custom, thanks for liking the live. Appreciate you as always. Jacoby, great to see you back on. Solid, thanks for joining. Mike, thanks for liking the live. Vance, thanks for joining. But to get back to it, the retread there with Mike Brown, like I said, he's a good coach. I just wish they would have went a little bit different out there. Cardinal, Andre, what's up? Questions, bro? I always answer them, Cedar Point. Frankie, go Brazy. Thanks for liking the live. But the Knicks are going to be an interesting hopefully Mike Brown figures out how to unlock Miles Bridges a little bit better as well. I am Dave. Thanks for joining. Tim, thanks for joining as Thibodeau put him in a spot there. You still like the Blue Jays without their leadoff hitter? I like the Blue Jays, period. So we'll go take a look at the lineup here. Yeah, they're just sitting Bo Bichette. And honestly, I think Jimenez has been okay as well. Springer hitting second. Guerrero, Kirk, Berger, who I like quite a bit on that team. Clement, Wagner, Schneider. Yeah. Schneider, by the way, what a difference of 2 years that is. Marlins, yes. Beat the Twins, like it. Be Custom. I don't like the Yanks tonight. I just can't ever get behind Will Warren. I've seen too many episodes of Will Warren getting blown up. Phillies to win, yes. Game 2, they should get on top of Cease early. Jay Maher, great to see you again, by the way, as well. And Cedar Point, to your point, I still like the Blue Jays. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Cubs win. Yes, yes, and yes. Mariners to win. Yes, yes, yes. Football Giants, thanks for coming back on. Rangers, yes. Twins win. B Custom, anything's possible. It ends tonight. Okay. Why for who, Sprint Racks? Rangers, better pitching matchup. Sagano has really struggled as of late. That's reason number one. The Bats have woken up a little bit here for the Rangers as well, as they've scored some runs over the last week at home in that one. So the main reason there, and the Orioles bullpen sucks, as we saw again last night. So Sagano, it's a fate of the Orioles as much as it is for the Rangers there. What? Wait, Padres? Yes, they're playing 2 games. They're playing the Phillies here in a bit. Bellinger for a hit. Hits a lot easier than anything else, so probably. Do like Philly to win. PCA Shohei Cal home run. Yeah, the top 3 home run hitters. Why not? Vlad, I like Vlad for a hit. Judge also can get one anytime. Cedar Point, thank you. Tire, game 2, we do like the Nationals. Paying it, thanks for joining. Judge and Guerrero for a hit. We just went over that, Cedar Point. I love you, but you got to listen. Yes to Judge. Yes for Guerrero. Brewers or Nats? I like the Brewers probably maybe a little bit better, but I like them both. Houston, yes. Any good pitchers? Absolutely there is. Yusei Kikuchi, I love his strikeouts tonight. Also love Hunter Brown strikeouts. Yeah, you're gone for a minute. I hear you. You gotta get up. Come on. Marlins, Cubs, and Dodgers. Okay, I got you. Besides Hunter Brown, Yusei Kikuchi. That would be the other one. Football, Giants, thanks for coming back on. Tom for Cedar Point's got all the advantages, right? Favorite pick today, Cubs over 3.5 team total. Dodgers to win, Astros to win. Bernard, thanks for joining. Devario, thanks for joining. And to run through the games, we'll start at the late games last. How about that? Dodgers, Mariners, D-backs, Astros, Rangers, Cubs, Angels, Brewers, Reds. Red Sox, Blue Jays, Nationals, Marlins, Phillies. There you go, Donovan. Great job. Freddie Peralta comes through again against the Mets. Seems to be one of the teams he pitches really well against. That always helps. Diamondbacks, yes. Giants are ice cold. They lost 2 out of 3 to the White Sox, all 3 to the Marlins at home. Brewers in game 2, absolutely. Pitching matchup is it gives them like an 80% advantage on just the starters. Pimp Daddy, what's going on? How are you? Jordan, thank you. They do have a good pitcher again. Mizorowski's been really good so far in his young career. Jordan, thanks for liking the live. We are on multiple platforms today, live, TikTok and YouTube, on the live show on both. If you don't follow us on both channels, highly recommend you do. There's 2 different shows for the baseball. If you're into that, there will also be 2 different shows for football and basketball, all that kind of fun stuff as well. So highly recommend you get it on there. You've been hit and miss. Ellie De La Cruz, good chance to get there tonight. I think the pitching matchup definitely leans his favor. So not a bad play. Expect a lot of runs in that Reds and Red Sox as well. You like the Cubs again today? Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be pretty rare. I'll put it to you this way. Unless the Cubs are going against a left-handed starter, that we don't go when Shota plays. But against a left-handed starter, it might be a different story, as the Cubs have continued to struggle against left-handed starters here for the last month and a half, 2 months. They were hot against them at the start of the season. Can't hit one lately. Jordan, thanks for all the likes. Appreciate it. And I appreciate everything you all do, but make sure you like, share. I'd say retweet, but the wrong channel. Like, share, comment. Gifts are always good. Braves or Angels for strikers? That's going to be Angels. Second guessing the Phillies' second game. Did you have the Padres or the Phillies? If you had the Phillies, you're okay. Donovan, thanks for liking the live. No reason to second guess. Who is the Cubs going against? The Guardians. YouTube channel is sports bets for free as well. Do you like the Phillies in game 2? Resurrection, thanks for coming back on. Donovan, thanks for joining. Nationals against the Tigers, yes. You're asking pitcher-wise? BB versus Shota. If that's what you're asking about in the Cubs game. And BB's given up 2+ runs in his last 4 or 5 starts. Kyle Stowers to hit a homer. Excellent chance for Stowers in this one going against Woods Richardson. Woods Richardson is always willing to give up runs. Michael Stern in 1. Reese Dog, thanks for all joining the show. Brewers Mets. I wouldn't play it, but you think you're better off, Cedar Point, looking at the Milwaukee side of things, or rather than both. Loyalty, thanks for joining. Can't trust that Mets offense at all. Will Smith to hit a homer. Excellent chance for him tonight, I think, as well. I think the Dodgers might be able to put up a double-digit night. Sprint Rags, thanks for coming back. Mike, thanks for joining the show. Stick with the Brewers. Yeah, I don't blame you. I love them to win that doubleheader. Good news for them, right? We're warming up in San Diego and Philly as that game's about to go off, about 15 minutes. Minnesota, Miami in about 40 minutes. And then we get into the 7 o'clock Eastern games after that. Frank Campos, what's up, my man? How are you? Jordan, thanks for coming back. Dana, thanks for joining. Aaron Judge to hit a homer. Not my favorite thing of the night, but he's always live to hit a home run, isn't he? So, I mean, he's got, 4 homers and 35 at-bats. So 35 at-bats, 9 games, a little bit above average for him against him. Solid, thanks for joining. And the follow, Darrow, thanks for joining. Not maybe a ton of value with Judge. Is the number on him? Let's take a look. Let's see. Judge, yeah, right around plus 200. Confident in the Marlins? Yes. I really like Junk. First of all, he's got the coolest pitcher name out there. Mets don't like him tonight at all. Pitching matchup doesn't suit him at all. Phillies and Marlins like him. Alex, no, on the Mets. Padres, Phillies, love the Phillies. Home runs. I think we see a few tonight. Ohtani and Pages in the late game. What's going on, Du? How are you? Let's see. We also like Corey Seager and Josh Smith. And let's see. Cubs game, PCA and Tucker. And let's see. Carl Riley and Arizarena in that Marlins game. That's who we like later on tonight. You can see Stowers with the Marlins. That's probably a pretty solid play. Schwarber for the Phillies. James Wood for the Nats. Maybe Vlad in the Blue Jays game. Let's see. Angels-wise, Ward, Adele, both got chances. Went through the Cubs, went through that game. Astros, Christian Walker maybe. Ketel Marte for the D-backs. We went through the rest of the games there. If you're looking for some additionals. Padres game, I'll be really honest with you, Pistol Pete. I have a feeling Dylan Cease is giving up something in the first. So, Brewers, like him to win, yes. Breeshawn and Hunter, thanks for joining the show. We are live on multiple platforms right now. DMV Covers. Thanks for liking the live as well and liking the show earlier. Her SZN, thanks for joining. Jorge Flores, thanks for joining. We're live on TikTok and YouTube both. So if you're on either platform, feel free to jump on the live show. Let us know what you think. Jorge, thank you. Brewers, Yun J. Lon, yes. Dude, thanks for liking the live. And gifts and likes and shares and comments. Always appreciative on all the platforms as well. I appreciate everybody coming on today. Luigi, thanks for joining as we're hitting the 2-hour mark. Cedar Point, thank you. Dodger Juice shows up. Obviously, Dodger Juice is going to be here on a Dodgers game day, right? Yankees don't like him tonight. Cam Smith to hit a home run. Excellent chance there in Colorado, bro. Astros cover. I believe so. I think that game could be 8-2. Yeah, big night tonight. We are going to see Major League Baseball history. Kershaw gets that third strikeout to get to 3,000. Rockies to lose again. It's a pretty common theme throughout the season, and we like that tonight as well. But Kershaw to get to 3. Cubs more than Milwaukee. Yes. Isaac Paredes has an excellent chance. The whole Astros lineup, if you're right-handed, has an excellent chance. Yes. Yeah, might never see 3,000 again the way these guys pitch now because they're getting paid all this money and probably there. But Alvarez actually took another setback supposedly, so no timetable on him coming back yet. It sounds like it's going to be late in the season, if at all. Pena is kind of the big deal for the Stros. I like Pena's a very good hitter. Maybe not a lot of pop, but average-wise, very good. Breshawn, thanks for the follow. Dodgers, Astros, Cubs. Dodgers World Series champs again. If they can get some of the arms healthy, they've got an excellent chance. The team to watch out for, I think the National League-wise, I think they should, if they can get somewhat healthy. JT, what's going on? Thank you for the gifts. Brookworm, thanks for joining. They do have to, yeah, they're the champs, right? So they are the champs. They need to get healthy on the arm side, right? Yeah, Elias of the pop. Yeah, he does. He's got more pop than Arena, but he's a very good hitter. CRC Cottonwood, thanks for joining. Maybe strikes out a shade more than Luis does too, but yeah. Dodger Juice, no question. A little inconsistent offensively, but, Pajes is having a really good year as well. Nationals on tonight's game. Thanks for liking the live. Pajes has done well. Ohtani. I wish Ohtani would not look like he's trying to muscle everything out of the ballpark, even though he's hit 30. His average is really average. His strikeouts are way up. His average kind of dipped a little bit. He's got enough power all fields. So Vegan, thanks for the chilies as well. Frank Campos, thanks for liking the live. And Freddie Freeman has been really hit and miss. And the guy that's been struggling for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Can Mookie get back to a couple years ago or even last year after the injury? Can he get back? If Mookie starts hitting again and Freddie becomes more of that not striking out all the time, I like him. Padres and Philly, yeah, do like Philly in the second game. Pitching matchup-wise, I think Sanchez can keep this thing down, and I expect Dylan Cease to give up his 4 or 5 runs and strike out 7+. So I really like Philly in this one. Rangers money line and the Angels like both of those. Nathaniel Lowe for a homer. All right. And De Leon, Blue Jays +1.5 in the first 5. Love that one. I do like the Marlins to keep up the win streak. Alex, thanks for joining, even though everybody wants to go against me today. I do like them to keep it going. Yes. Pitching matchup-wise, they definitely have a huge advantage. They just need to – if they score 4 or 5, that game could be over quickly. Twins have struggled to score, and Woods Richardson likes to give up runs. Myers or Diaz more for what, Cedar Point? Home run or a hit? If it's a hit, Myers. Home run, Diaz. Taylor, thanks for joining. Jays or Yankees, do like the Jays. I do like them today. I think Barrios has another good game. Hit, it would be Myers over Diaz. Home run, it would be Diaz over Myers. We'll run through the early games again so you guys get a little bit of ideas. The Phillies and Padres about to get going. We do like the Phillies. We like them early in this game, first half of the game. We like Dylan Cease to probably get us 7 strikeouts, but to give up 5 runs. We do expect something to score in the first as well. Jays game has an excellent chance to get over 7.5. I think the Jays put up a majority of that as well. James, yes, for James Wood, absolutely. Game after that, Twins, Marlins. We've told you Marlins first 5, Marlins for the game. And we think the Marlins score quite a bit of runs, so team total probably over there as well. Nationals and Tigers. Flaherty has gotten absolutely shelled in multiple starts in a row. Mackenzie Gore, Nationals' best pitcher, and strikes out a bunch of guys. I assume the Tigers are probably going to strike out tonight quite a bit. Do like the Nats in that one. Rangers -1.5. Yes, do like that one as well. Let's see, lineup-wise, Abrams, Wood, Luis Garcia, Nathaniel Lowe, who's up to 13 homers, by the way. Good season for him so far. He's on pace for, 25? Brown, 6+ Ks. We like it for 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. I think he can get 6, 7, 8 is what we played. I think he can even get to 9 in that one. So, 2-leg, Cubs over 3.5 team total. Dodgers to win. Astros to win. There's all kinds of opportunities out there. Rose Scott. All kinds of them, man. 6 is definitely safer. Yes. Strongest prediction, Cubs to score 4+ runs. Brewers in the second game, yes. Yeah, I think Brown's got an excellent chance to get to 9. Like I said, we played him for 6, 7, and 8. We played him for 7, 8, 9. My apologies. Yusei Kikuchi is the one we played for 6, 7, 8, 9 on that one. Top 3 people for home run tonight. Cal Raleigh. We're going to go Kyle Tucker and Corey Seager. You can throw Ohtani in there if you want, but Rangers offense, it did. The bats have woken up, though, over the last 6 games at home. They've been missing so many people. Evan Carter's on bereavement at the moment. Corey Seager's been out a lot of the season. Marcus Simeon's been down a little bit on that one. But, Garcia necessarily hasn't had monster numbers. He had a great game yesterday. Orioles winning? I'm not there with you, but Sagano, by the way, has been god-awful as of late as well. And he's given up runs early and often, which is even better for the Rangers because they're going to need to get up early because their bullpen is just that bad. It's maybe the 2 worst bullpens, 2 of the definitely bottom 5 bullpens in the league going against each other late in that game. So, yeah, I mean, Seager, he puts the ball in play. He led off yesterday with a double. He looked really good yesterday. No question about it. So, call me crazy, but taking the Angels plus 1.5 De Leon, you're not crazy. Love them. Do like the Marlins, J Mart. Yes. Think they continue the win streak. BCK, I can't believe the line on it. Royals, Mariners under 8 runs. Probably a pretty good chance there. Just watch out for the Mariners offense. All right. Top 3 players to get a hit. Kyle Tucker, Corey Seager are definitely up there. And Tucker, Seager, Arena's been really hot as well. So him or Shota, whichever, or not Shota, Shohei. Yes, love Angels to win as well. Lavishay, thanks for joining. Need Riley Green for a home run. It's going to be a tough one here in the second game going against Mackenzie Gore. I will say that, but that is a tough matchup for him. Dickey, thanks for joining. I like Riley Green, though, overall. I think he's an excellent player for the Tigers. Got Angels money line in Miami plus 1.5. Yeah, I like them both to win, so I'm with you. BS, thanks for joining. Zoo, thanks for joining the show. BS, thanks for the follow. Y, thanks for joining. And Lady, what's going on? How are you? Lavish Desk, thanks for the follow. What did you say for home run? I didn't say Riley. Home runs today, Tucker, PCA in the Cubs game, Raleigh, not Riley, Arena in the Mariners game, Pages and Ohtani in the Dodgers game, Seager and Smith in the Rangers game. Giants can't score. I'm with you, but the Diamondbacks can, and they normally have crushed Ralph. So the Phillies, yeah, lady, I'm with you. The Phillies, we thought that, we didn't expect Abel to give up 5 earlier. That was the big thing. That was the game difference, right? So favorite plays, Cubs to score 4+ runs, Dodgers to win, Astros to win. I don't even want to say that. Lady, thanks for joining. Yeah, so, I mean, Abel giving up that 5 spot was definitely the difference there. I expect Phillies to bounce back, though, right? We expect them to get this second game here. And JT, the OG, thank you for the gifts, my friend. Appreciate it. Y, thanks for joining. B4E, thanks for coming back. Noah, great to see you again. Thank you, JT. Appreciate that. Call Riley's out tonight. Okay, well, didn't know that earlier. So that would eliminate him. And let's see. Lineups: Crawford, Rodriguez, Arena. I would watch out for Solano as well. I don't know about home run, but definitely some hit possibility there. Mitch Garver hits left-handers pretty well as well. Any hits for the Jays game? Vlad is always going to be the top of the list. I don't care who they're going against. Cubs over 3.5 runs. Love that. So if you're looking for Blue Jays hits, Jimenez, Guerrero, Addison Barger, I think all have excellent chances. Obviously, Judge on that side. Yeah, that's what they are. What picks are 200? The Cubs aren't. And you asked me about the best ones. They're teams to win. Noah Cameron's pretty solid. Does struggle a little bit against power bats, but I do all the research myself. Yes. Yeah. I do think the Cubs will hit Bibby. I expect them to score 5+ tonight. Suspicious Tippo, thanks for joining. Bellinger, by the way, for a hit tonight against Barrios, he's like 4 for 6 lifetime, so he's got some decent numbers there with a homer. Cardinal, thank you for the gift. And there's always got to be one naysayer out there, right? Every show. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what we do. Right? Nationals over 3.5 team total. Yes. Flaherty's blown up. Kelly more than 6. I wouldn't play that, but yeah, I got you. Dodgers minus 2.5. I like them to win by probably 5+. Guardians scoring 4. More than likely not. They have trouble getting to 4 runs, right? Cubs and Dodgers, love them. Nationals over 3.5 team total. Yes. I do not know about the wind at the moment, Megatron. We've been on here for a couple hours, so I haven't had a chance to check that. We will probably a little bit later as the game's not going off for 2 hours yet. Dude, thanks for liking the live. It is show to pitch in. He's not a normally ground ball type pitcher, strikeout. Doesn't give up a ton of fly balls. And the Guardians, the bullpen was supposed to be the strength of their team, and the bullpen's been having trouble lately. JT, the OG, what's going? Thank you. Coco Melon, thanks for joining. Henry, thanks for joining. Thoughts on the Cubs game? I think the Cubs score 5+ runs in that one. As Bibby's been giving up 2+ runs every start. I think Shota pitches well today, maybe 6, maybe gets to 6, 5 1/3 or something. On that one there, I think he shuts down the offense for Cleveland, like the Cubs to win there. It's usually a low-scoring game. Yeah, I agree with you. Low-scoring games are always, if you think it's going to be a low-scoring game, normally I would suggest play on just the total and stay away from the side. But Humboldt, thanks for joining. Turner or Harper? I'd stick with Turner probably a little bit more. Just Harper, he's been back this week, but Not in love with Harper, right? Turner hit tonight against Dylan. Yep, good chance there. Yankees, Blue Jays over. If the Blue Jays, I like the Blue Jays side of things scoring a little bit more, but chance to get there for both. Harper isn't playing game 2. Let's check. We'll check the lineup right now for you. Let's see. Turner, Schwarber, Bohm. Yeah, no Harper. I do like Max Kepler in that game, Turner in that game, Schwarber has had great success overall against Cease. Kikuchi, 6 Ks. Yes, we played him at 6, 7, 8, 9. Astros to win. Yes. Jay Rizzle, thanks for coming back. No, I'm not going to stay on for the night games, man. We've been on here like 2 hours and 15 minutes already. Still, we're about to call it a day. Over under 8.5 for the Blue Jays game. Focus on the Blue Jays side of that and play over. Cubs to win, yes. Right. I'd rather play Stros. Yeah, you can play them either way you want. I wouldn't say the value's not there. I expected him to be over a $3 favorite, to be really honest, with Hunter Brown on the mound. So I think there is value there, but nobody wants to play 260s and 350s, right? I understand, but, the run line at 1.5 still almost minus 200. Always good. I appreciate it, Stillers. We can't go. Unfortunately, can't stay. I mean, Vera would like us to do 24/7, and he'd watch me sleep, but, VIP, what's up? DJ Blanco, thanks for coming back. I thought about that once, I'll just leave it on for 24 hours. When you watch me sleep, go to the bathroom, give out picks all day, the same picks 97,000 times, right? Will Warren for 5Ks. I like it. I don't know if I'd play him for 6+, but yeah. You need a high bankroll. I don't know what you would consider high, but sometimes if you got a $20 bankroll, 20 to win 10, and just you don't play a bunch of else, right? Did you do any picks today? Are you kidding, Ro? Any good, Nerfies? The only one we like that's left is the Diamondbacks game. Kershaw for 5. I like him for 4. Don't know if I'd play it for 5. Dude, thanks for liking the live. He's definitely going to get 3. And that when JT's back on, a lot of good yes run first. Yes run first. You can run through a majority of the lineup. Padres, Phillies, Marlins game, Tigers game, Reds and Red Sox, Angels and the Braves, the Orioles and the Rangers, and Dodgers game as well. Solid ground. Yeah, he throws a few strikeouts. He definitely get to 3. I don't know if Kershaw is going to pitch again, right? I know coming back, it was to get to 3,000 strikeouts was a big motivating factor there. I don't know if he pitches again next year, but coin tosses tonight, maybe according to the books, I think there's a lot of value with a lot of stuff, to be really honest. So, Cubs, Nerfy, I like the Guardians not to score in the first. It's the Cubs, right? That offense can explode at any time. The top 3 have struggled a little bit in the first lately, so I guess you can play that one. It wouldn't be my favorite, but nobody ever asks about yes run first. It's always the Nerfy. Like there's another side to that. Just point it out to people, right? By the way, Padres don't score in the top of the first. As we'll get into this game here, I guess a little bit. But let's see, we had Tatis grounded out, Jackson Merrill grounded out, and Machado. So Phillies coming up here in the bottom of first. USA versus Canada for what? Yeah, I understand the first inning play. Jimmy Vegas, what's up? I just don't understand why nobody's on the yes side of it. That's my question, right? User, thanks for joining. Let's rock and roll, right? Let's get this thing started. Like Phillies getting on the board here early would help, right? Yeah, it's the least. There's no handicap involved. It's like calling heads and tails for the most part. there's occasionally some pitchers that give up a boatload in the first that you maybe have to play, but normally it's a coin toss, and I understand baseball's too long. It's 2 hours. I'd rather get in and get out, right? I can understand it, but you're playing heads or tails. So keep that in mind. I love the Yanks. I don't think they can either. They're just cold right now, Chris. Maybe they get it together, a little bit later. I just don't like – I think Barrios has a good one. But Turtle Peeps and Thomas, thanks for joining the show. No run. Jimmy, I will say this. The Cubs, for example, the second innings they've had lately have been really good. But a lot of teams, you're getting out of the top of the lineup where all the good hitters are for the most part, right? So I do like the Phillies to win this second game. Skeens and DeGrom, offense is the way they go. Yeah. I don't normally like playing Nerfies with, how do I put this, third and fourth starters, right? Guatemala men's, soccer? If so, I don't know. I mean, you would think USA, but we don't play them all. I mean, there was guys putting like 12-leg freaking tennis plays on there, and it was barely playing even money. Why would you want to take a 12-leg tennis match to make even money when there's all kinds of even money bets on the board? Marlins, yes. I don't understand it. I know guys like, I hit 12 games. Well, yeah, but they were all of minus 2,000. Right? Coco Gauff, she loses, right? Everybody loses if they had some monster deal on there. So Trey Turner lines out. Schwarber up now. JC, thanks for joining the show. Any parlay? Dodgers, Astros, Cubs. Score, thanks for joining. Everyone losing. Like I said, we don't do tennis, but Schwarber lines out to, that was deep to right. Did they hit the warning track? All right. JT, thank you. Dodgers team total, it's 6. We played it, but not as much as we love the Cubs at 4. But yeah. Yeah, 2 big upsets in the first round, right? Or second round. That's going to destroy everybody in tennis for the most part, right? Because everybody's going to play the people they know, which is the big stars, and those guys are going to be minus a bunch. JT, thank you for the gifts as well. User, thanks for joining. All right, Alec Bohm, people had earlier for a home run. Let's see if he gets anything on the board here for Phillies Padres. Sword, thanks for joining. Oscord, thanks for joining. What's going on, Clifford? Bobby Baseball, what's going on? Shermaine, thanks for joining. Need a parlay. Cubs, Dodgers, Astros. Cardinal Andre, thanks for joining. TikToker, thanks for joining. Oddwin, thanks for joining. Well, let's see if we can hold up. Alec Bohm flies out. No run first for Phillies and Padres. And Dylan Cease, no strikeouts. Dodgers and Stros, absolutely. Dodgers, Stros, Cubs. I think you almost got to start anything off if you're going to play multiple legs with Dodgers, Stros. Philly GI, what's up? Thank you. Fit Jimmy, thank you. If you guys are new to the show, want to save some money, watch a lot of sports, do like the Red Sox tonight quite a bit. Jimmy Vegas here. All you need is internet and Amazon Fire Stick at 8,000 plus channels, free pay-per-views, all the sports you can handle, including NFL Red Zone, the baseball games. Contact Jimmy Vegas here on TikTok. It's $20 a month. 1 and 1. Okay. If you guys went on with Jimmy, it's an excellent opportunity. Save some money so you can have more bankroll, right? That Jimmy Vegas, yes. Just click his name, send him a note. It's worth it. A lot of guys that are regulars on here have his service. So it's excellent for watching sports. You get all of those, bunch of cable. The pay-per-views is where you really save the money. How about watching UFC and you're not paying $80, or a big boxing match and you're not paying $100? Darren Montgomery, congratulations to Mr. Paul, by the way. He is ranked now. So, all right. Tell someone who said today, send me a tip. Always appreciative. Voice of Reality, what's going on? Quentin, what's up? How are you doing? Not much. Bunch of baseball today. We had a bunch of early games. Now we're getting starting off the night. And we'll see what happens there. Let's see. All right. So we've been on, almost 2.5 hours. So about another 5 minutes, we're going to pop off. We gave you a bunch of stuff for baseball today. We're going to try to be on tomorrow morning as well, as we've got day baseball again going on. So Crudy won the beat. Thanks for joining. And we're on TikTok and YouTube live today. So hopefully you guys got a chance to go in there. If you don't follow us on both shows and you're into baseball whatsoever, I highly recommend, happy July 4th to you as well, Jimmy, following us on both channels. There are different shows. It's not the same show. You're going to get a little bit more detailed info on the YouTube channel. So and somebody asked about Marlins, Brewers, Cubs. Love all those. Make one instead. Yeah, right? I hear you. I do like the Angels, Michael. Yes. Pitching advantage, definitely on their side. Fuentes gives up 4 runs. It seems like every one of his starts so far in his young career. Thank you, lady. Appreciate that. We try, my man. We try, right? Brewers, Marlins, Cubs, Astros, Dodgers. Like them all. Missed the TV info. What's the TV? And Caribbean Beast, thanks for the follow. Crudy won the beat. Thanks for liking the live. Yeah, TikTok is getting all over a lot of people. Brandon Lang has the Angels. I'm on the Angels as well. I don't care if Brandon Lang has Jesus coming out to pitch. That makes no difference to me, right? Brandon Lang, known for the movie with Matthew McConaughey. For all you that don't know, Fidaz, thanks for joining. It was a good movie though. Right, Jimmy's a big fan. That's an old school movie too. That ain't something come out lately, right? So appreciate everybody that came on both shows, the likes, the shares, the comments, the gifts. All of those are greatly appreciative. If you don't follow us on either platform, YouTube or TikTok, make sure you hit the follow button. It is well worth the time invested. Cubs money line, love the Cubs. Crudy, thanks for liking the live. It's well worth it. Discord channel is available as well. All you have to do is just message us here on TikTok. We'll give you the explanation on that as things have changed a little bit on there. But all of you that were on the Discord before July 1st, grandfather in at that price as long as you stay paid active. Some of you have fallen off. I suggest do me a favor, put it on renewal and make it easy. Roy Peasy, what's going on? Especially with college football, NFL football, NBA, college basketball. Man, we got so much stuff going on through the year. This is kind of the slower part of the year, right? Because it's just baseball for the primary part and Formula One. If you're on there, you definitely want to be there long term as well. All right, so Bogart strikes out. Arias grounds out, and we got another out here for Sheets. He grounds out. So going to the bottom of the second, Phillies and the Padres at 0 still, game 2. NASCAR, no. Formula One, we're heavily involved with, lady, and that is one sport where we seem to do extremely well for the last few years. Polly, thanks for joining. NASCAR, unfortunately, they've changed the rules so damn much. I can't follow up what's a rule anymore with all these stages and other things. Any other money lines for what, Chris? I'll give you the whole slate one more time, and then we're out of here. Marlins, Nationals, Blue Jays, Red Sox, Brewers, Angels, Cubs, Rangers, Astros, D-backs, Mariners, and Dodgers to finish it up. And everybody make sure you tune in to the Dodgers game. Watch a little history tonight as Kershaw goes for 3,000 strikeouts. JT, thank you again for the gifts. Appreciate it. All right, make sure you check out the baseball show. Be out later tonight or early morning, depending on what part of the country you're in. We'll have that out for the Thursday games as well. And everybody have a fantastic rest of your night.